Hey, what's up, Wayfinders? We're back with some more Minecraft Mondays. Let's hop into the chat room. I believe Snowflake is already in there.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy. How disappointed are
In
you?
what?
I just looked at the recap for the recent Minecraft Live.
I have not watched Minecraft Live.
Count yourself lucky.
Oh, what'd they do?
The only announcements for Minecraft, which is to say the Minecraft we care about, is a new biome.
Oh, yeah, the one where I'm like the new monster in it is gonna be a pain in my butt.
Yep. Didn't even think about that. Holy crap, Snow.
Because I'm not gonna know where the
Pain in your
crap that
butt's an
thing is.
understatement. You're never gonna be able to see that thing.
I did get told that by
Alright, well,
Topher.
Snow's hacked. Snow is absolutely hacked.
I'm just ready if I find that biome to just die a lot.
So how mad do you think Copper would be if I pulled the ingredients that he's smelting out and stole his experience?
Not a clue.
Do you think he'd even notice?
Maybe not.
We're gonna try it. Like, I'm not gonna steal any of it. The materials, that is. But yeah, I was about to log in and I was looking at the community page and I saw that little listing, the Pale Forest, and I was like, ooh. And then it said Minecraft Live had just happened. I was like, oh, cool, let's go see what Minecraft Live has to say. Only to frickin' discover that one thing was for the Pale Forest, the other was for the movie that nobody cares about. And if you tell me that you care,
I'm
you're lying.
interested to see what it's gonna be like.
I'm not. I have no faith in this movie whatsoever.
It's fine. I'm interested. I'm just interested to see it, like just to see, is it actually going to be as terrible as everyone's saying, or because I've only seen the one uh, trailer. So
Well, I think the one trailer is all we've got, but at the same time, like, I gotta be honest. I have no faith in them.
that's fair.
And that's not me saying that it has to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad. It might be good. I have no faith that it will be good. I probably should make another iron sword.
I would say if you're close to my place, you can just get a full iron setup, but
Oh, I've got full iron.
cool.
Uh, two boom boom, please.
Farmer, you're gonna get out of bed because you're gonna finish trading with me, you Angus.
Stick. Sword. Alright, now I've got a sword and a spare sword. Are you near a
I'm
bed?
sleeping now.
I. Okay, I was about to say I shouldn't have asked because it. What? Couldn't tell you. Ah. Sorry about that. I was
It's all good.
shouting with Angel.
Discussions with your wife are always important.
Yes, very, very important discussions. Where the hell is the cat?
The cat?
Yes.
Okay.
I accidentally left the garage door open, and John went and got into the garage
Oh. Oops.
because he's, dumb.
Good place to explore.
I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't find some obsidian and make just a rinky-dinky
Hello.
enchanting table. I'm still here.
Well, there was a ding, like someone joined Discord.
Man, why would someone join Discord?
I heard no
That's so
ding.
weird.
Hi, Poker.
I know, right, Poker?
Well, bye.
People joining in Discord is cringe.
Right.
Who joins Discord anymore? Fucking cringe. You know what I hate about modern vernacular?
No idea, because I don't know what.
More
that
than
is.
anything. What, modern vernacular? Word choice. It's kind of like how people used to say groovy.
Okay.
Vernacular changes as time goes on, obviously, as with the groovy example. There are things that people just don't say anymore. But at the same time, there are things that a lot of people say, like cringe, which I hate, but it does such a good job of expressing an idea quickly that I find myself using it.
I will admit, Jonas sent me a video the other day, and I was just so confused by it until Citrine and him explained it to me. It was a vibe, and I was just like, I don't keep up with anything on popular word choices and phrases, and I don't keep up with that crap. I didn't have to do a simple. Yeah, I was so confused.
The vibe is better.
Alright, going live. Woo, what's up, everyone? My name is Purple. Welcome back to Wayfinder Season 3, Episode 5. And that's all the entry you're getting because I'm running late today.
Bush Moy, are we really already? Is it really season?
This is
My
Season
goodness.
3.
Heck!
I joined you guys on Season 2.
You just said season 5 for some reason.
No, Season 3, Episode 5.
Well, okay. So technically, this is season 4.
Ah.
Oh, well, shit, I've been doing my branding all wrong. Fuck.
No, you're fine. So, back in ye olden days, our radio station used to have a show called Married with Microphones, and me and my wife kind of stole that idea and made Married with Minecraft. This was before we had kids. And it was just the two of us playing Minecraft together.
Aww. Cute.
So if you want, you can consider that kind of a season 1.
That's a different series. That's not Wayfinders. That's Married with Minecraft.
That's an adorable idea.
Not a vibe. Well, look, when you're always at each other's throats, might as well attempt to profit off of it. I have an iron sword.
Yay!
I have an iron sword! Iron sword more valuable in this case.
Is it?
I don't remember the exact number. I believe it's 2. There's a certain number of hits you can do to a creeper with an iron sword, and I think they're jump hits, that leaves the creeper with 1 arrow's worth of HP left. So it makes it very, very easy to get music discs. I used to do it back when I played Java in, ye olden days.
Oh yeah, crit hits. I was teaching
But,
you guys that last night.
it only works with an iron sword.
Oh.
Because the idea is to leave them with only enough health that 1 arrow does the trick.
Gotcha.
If it takes more than one, then it's crapshoot on whether or not it decides to aggro to the Skelly. I know Copper was digging up these. Ow! Speaking of arrows.
So I have figured out 21
Jump Street?
enchantments that I'm going to be digging for in the villager.
Nice.
So 1 through 20 is mending, and what's the 21st?
So I have 7 of the 21 so far that I want. So I've got Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, Efficiency 5, Mending, Silk Touch, Infinity,
Nice.
Feather Falling 3, which I apparently messed up because apparently you can get 4.
Yes.
So I'll have to.
But you didn't mess up because if you combine 2 Feather Falling 3s, you get a Feather Falling 4.
Well, if I find a Feather Falling 4, that villager's gonna meet a rocky end.
Pardon?
Copper window.
A windmill? What's the windmill do?
Oh, window.
Oh, window. I thought it was windmill.
I mean, windmills are in this version of the game, but they're used for like create mod stuff.
My primary goal right now is get better shit.
I'm at the point where I can finally start messing with some of the create mod stuff. And off screen, I did a little bit. I took a couple gears, I messed around with the water wheel, and I made a mechanical press.
Nice.
That I don't have to hand crank. Like a set.
I'm tired, Dagon. I'm very tired.
Overtime again, bud?
Every other week.
Oh, is it your really busy week?
Yep. And then they told us that my machine's not going to be running until the 20th, which means it's basically a holding pattern to see where the hoo-ha they want to put me.
I will say that is a strange concept for me. That they're like, hey.
What, that a thing that we're having a nationwide shortage in isn't going to be run until the 20th?
Oh, is it actually that? I apparently don't pay very close attention to things in the world. My bad.
I have gone so far afield, I do not know that I could find my way back.
Compass will take you there.
I see you over there.
Set alloy, wool, and sticks. Okay.
Or are you talking back to your and Copper's place?
Well, I've got the cords for me in Copper's place, but it's just navigating these I'll dig my way out. I don't care. Nice. Nice. Always nice to be off of skill. Poker and snow are barely audio. Let me crank my desktop audio then.
I was gonna say, do I need to speak louder? I've been trying to actually
Nah, I
keep
just...
my quiet to not blast your guys' ears.
And I'm trying to just recover my voice from getting off work and then immediately going and doing other things that I had to get taken care of today.
Katrina's fired up about something.
Hello, what's all this then?
They ran away, Poker. They ran away.
Probably did. Still need to find them.
'Cause they a bunch of bitches. have no idea who we're talking about.
Poker shears.
Get hacked. Can't aim. Get good, scrub lords. Oh!
Welcome to the chat, Liz Static. Not much. Doing good.
If you barely mumble
I need to
to
actually
yourself,
open up your guys'
you drown them
stream
out.
so I can do my job.
Tell you what, how about I move this back a little bit away from me? How's that? Is that a little bit better, Jonas?
It's not your job, it's your obligation.
Either way.
Seriously though, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Gives me more
Squirrels
space to
making
play in
sure.
anyway.
Oh wait, no, I left him in the freaking sheep
We'll
pen.
pull
That's...
Poker Wolf up on this one,
okay.
and then I'll get the other iPad real quick, so I'll be right back, so I can pull up Dude on the other one.
You don't have to.
We do appreciate the viewer retention.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Your audio is fine, and after you adjusted them, it was better. I typed a second message right before you made the adjustment. Ah! Heck!
I'm turning on the iPad for Dude.
Heck! I can't believe I'm saying this. I need to get to the Nether.
There's nothing in there.
Nope.
We gotta find another fortress.
No, we don't.
Like, literally, that idea I had last time about just farming the wither skeletons for coal. I'm gonna start making actual content when I get a PC. But I already have a webcam and mic in preparation for the future, and I've been writing scripts. And the one I'm doing now is for Captain America Civil War. I hate to say this, Captain America 3 was so rigged. Well, yeah, it was rigged, because Steve didn't die. Also, Thor wasn't involved. Like, let's be 100% here, Daggett. Captain America 3 really should have been an Avengers film. It should not have been a Captain America film. The fact that it was diminishes its quality. I guess I should say, in my opinion, it does.
But my audio's coming through quick. Oh, wait, did I? Hang
Do
on.
I need to turn you up and see if your audio is working?
No, I just forgot to activate Discord on my side of things. And Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft, Fed Boys. Are you still enjoying the OBS over Streamlabs?
Oh, 1000%.
I need to get on learning
Date
that
which
someday.
audio version things are. I'll forget to like update the audio on Discord sometimes to make sure it's recording it, but yeah, this is moving so much smoother than Streamlabs. It's night and day.
Does it have a time limit? Because my Streamlabs has about a 3-hour limit before my audio video starts desyncing.
Not that I've noticed.
Yeah, I've not noticed anything. There was a bit of a desync at first, but that just took some troubleshooting. And there was a lot more useful guides for OBS and troubleshooting to make everything work properly. Like getting it set up was extremely frustrating, but once I got there, like, this is just beautiful. Liz Static,
Oh, I'm going
Katie,
down.
I apologize. I'm gonna have to ask you to complete the bot checkpoint. That's right. To complete the bot checkpoint, all I need you to do is write down 3 fruits in my chat. Just write down any 3 fruits, and you will pass the bot checkpoint.
And you can't use apples, oranges, or bananas. Those are basic.
How long should I give them until they get the lovely band flyer?
I got no chatters.
Give them to the end of my diatribe, because I'm about to go on a rant.
Yeah, until the end of his
Um,
diatribe. That's
Okay.
good. Fine.
So the weird thing, Dagon, is that Civil War is both an incredibly stupid film and an incredibly well made film. There are parts of the writing that really shine, and I mean really shine on their own. But then you look at the overarching plot of the film and you realize that when people mock it and say it's more of civil disturbance than civil war, they're 100% correct. That this should not have been the Civil War movie. It's the same reason that I was not hype when they announced they were going to do Secret Wars, because I don't think that they've got the time invested into making these things worthwhile. Which also lends into Civil War should have been the Avengers. But speaking of movies, before I end this diatribe, let me swap over to, yes, Dagon, I don't know if you were here when I started, but as I told Snow, I have exactly zero faith
might have
in the
two of
Minecraft
them.
movie.
Poker.
And that's basically all
They're
I
both-
have to
they're both
say
bots.
about that.
All right, I'm Bannon,
They both failed the vibe check.
Vibe check.
and Bannon.
Amelia 22, Liz. Not to vibe.
There you go.
Bart.
Be gone, bot!
They are gone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, it's one of the best Marvel movies, but it's
Best mod
stupid.
ever.
Civil War should have been an arc, not a film. Yes, 100% it should have been an arc. And the worst part is, they touched on greatness with it. Like, what the heck did I just... Wow, I'm stupid. There were ideas presented in Civil War that I would have loved to see developed into a more... Well, a better film, realistically, but... Yeah. You have brought hateration and holleration into this dancery and have thus failed the vibe check.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Jonas.
What? Jonas, you never fail to just vibe check my brain.
Again, for 90% of the video the other day, I was so confused until it literally was explained to me. Then I was like, oh, okay.
So has anyone seen the third episode of The Amazing Digital
Yes.
Circus? Thoughts?
Heard of it.
Good shit. Sad shit, but good shit.
Is it sad shit though? Is it?
Yes.
Or is it wholesome? Is it some whole? I'm gonna be honest with you, Dagon. I think episode 1 is far and away the weakest episode.
Oh, digital.
Which is to be expected,
I mean, it's the setup
but I
episode.
mean, like,
Setup
weak.
episodes can't be the best
Yeah.
always.
It's just next level. To me, the first episode is not even comparable to the rest. But yes, Poker. I've seen episode 3 4 or 5 times. I absolutely am horrified by that freaking thing they made. Yeah, I saw the Netflix announcement and it pisses me off.
What'd Netflix do?
They have, quote unquote, acquired The Amazing Digital Circus. It will premiere on Netflix as well.
Ah.
I think that's a waste. That's an absolute freaking waste of money and time.
On Netflix's part, yes, it is. On Digital Circus's part, this is extra funding to get their show actually made.
Oh no, Gooseworks is winning hardcore in this deal.
And I will never
But-
be upset about that.
But what it shows to me is that Netflix as a company I like Gooseworks. I do. I have respect for Gooseworks and what they do, and I do believe that this is going to end well for them. But this is a massive risk that Netflix did not need to be taking. This is a pointless risk. There's only 3 episodes. It could turn around and become shit at any time. Again, I'm not trying to speak bad about Gooseworks. But what it shows me is that Netflix as a company can't really be trusted as a beacon of quality. And anyone will say, obviously they can't. They never were. But I look to Arcane and that studio making the choice to say, we're only doing 2 seasons of Arcane, and I have massive respect for that. So I'm really torn on what to feel regarding Netflix and their decisions as a company.
Let me come in here as someone who knows people who have been trying to get shows made and shopped. You don't just go to Netflix and go, hey, here's what I have so far. Here's a rough idea, and look at the numbers done on YouTube. Those network executives want to know, okay, this is where the story starts. Where does the story end? How far does it go? What can we change? What can we do? What's the plan here?
To kind of build off of that, and at the same time answer Jonas and Dagon's semi-related questions. Jonas, you ask who do I think reached out to? I think Netflix did the reaching out. Dagon, why does it piss me off? Because I think that what Netflix is doing is a direct response to what Amazon did by acquiring Has-Been Hotel. I wish Netflix had made this decision of their own accord. However, the good thing about this, and I do want to say this is great, is what Glitch has done. I think Netflix reached out, but I don't think Netflix reached straight to Goose. I think they reached to Glitch, which means that Glitch's mission statement is working. For anyone that doesn't know, Gooseworks made The Amazing Digital Circus and still maintains sole creative input on The Amazing Digital Circus. What Glitch does is kind of collect indie artists into a singular place, with the mentality being, why should we all have disparate YouTube channels that are only going to receive a fraction of the views that we could receive if we all partnered? I think that's freaking brilliant. But I want Netflix to choose a project because they have faith in it, not because it's the most popular thing on the market right now, and it's just getting started.
Well, I agree with you.
Has-Been Hotel had a pilot, and Amazon hopped on it. Digital Circus had 2 episodes, and Netflix was all over it. And it was like, guys,
It is a copper.
calm down.
Sorry, I had some verifying that I needed to do.
Are you verified? Is it you?
Is it a vibe?
Did it involve
It did not
Microsoft?
involve Microsoft. However, what it did involve
Is getting your account back.
However, apparently, the state of Kentucky has decided to tell my employer that they are responsible for my unemployment. And I have
Is
I
that
have
good,
received
bad?
3 checks. 2 of them for 814 and 1 for 407.
Cool beans. So now you have the money to contact Microsoft, right?
They're never gonna let it go.
Never.
Now I'm
Absolutely.
just gonna not do it because out of spite, because I contacted Microsoft.
But you didn't say what I told you to say. I gave you a script.
Yeah, Copper. All you had to do
First
was
off, you know
say,
my pituitary gland doesn't work.
Pituitary gland handles
No,
growth hormone.
Pituitary gland handles short-term memory.
Copper.
I'm not even gonna.
I had to take growth hormone shots for a grand portion of my life because my pituitary gland did not work.
Nuh-uh.
I promise you, I know whereof I speak.
You're wrong on this one, buddy. Sorry. Talking to Copper.
Why do I remember this being short-term memory?
Ever so slowly.
Especially since Gooseworks Glitch announced that it's premiering on Netflix. Not that Netflix will be taking any sort of control of the story writing, which is a mistake Amazon made by not allowing Vivian to be in full control. Now, see, I did not know that Amazon took any writing control away from Vivian. I thought they left it with her. So that paints that whole agreement in a totally different light. And I want to be clear. I am not mad that Goose Glitch is getting money to fund their project. I hope this project gets funded. I want to see the Digital Circus become this big thing. I really, really, really like the direction it's heading. I've used this word too many times this stream. The vibe I'm getting for the business decision.
So you're saying it's not a vibe?
It's the ambiance.
So season 2 premieres
November, I believe.
2nd.
Is it the second? Holy crap, that's so much closer than I expected.
Because you started talking about it, I'm like, hold on. I have to see when this happened.
And it's going to be released in 3 arcs again. I do remember reading that.
What's being
I
released?
thought it was 2 arcs the first time.
No, 3 arcs of 3 episodes each. And we're talking about Arcane.
I thought there were 10 episodes.
Now, Copper, I'm open to the idea of being wrong about season 2 because it was in one article that I read. So, and I may be remembering it wrong, but I think it said.
First act of season 2 will launch next with Act 2. The final, it's 3 acts.
Okay. Does it say how many episodes each act is going to be, or is that up in the air?
It looks like it's most likely going to be 3 each.
Oh.
The
Sorry,
first act
not trying to
will come out on the 2nd. Hold on, now I'm getting a conflicting. Now I'm getting November 9th is the first day. The November 16th, the second day, is the second act, and November 23rd is the third act.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm going to hold off till November 23rd.
You're just going to fucking binge the shit out of it?
I have to binge the shit out of it. Because I want to see where they end. So the creators said 2 seasons of this story, that's it. But they said that they might return to the world of Runeterra with other stories. But this one, the Vi Jinx story, it's 2 seasons.
I can understand that. As long as they come back and do maybe like Garrett's story. I want to see Garrett's story so fucking bad.
Creative writing. You know what, Dagon, I wouldn't put it past them, especially after, changing all the frickin' voice. But what about Rise?
Rise?
Do you remember? I think it's episode 3, and then in episode 6, when Heimerdinger is talking about, he's remembering the past. You see an image of a mage, like, up in the air with destruction everywhere around them.
I remember that, yeah.
some people who know the lore of League of Legends itself are saying that could either that's Rise or the wizard, the mage that sent Jace to safety in the second episode is Rise. One of those two is going to be Rise, who is like a massive piece of the Runeterra lore.
Oh, Copper, were you stopping by to pick up some deep slate cobblestone?
Say it again.
You wanted to swing by my place to pick up deep slate cobblestone, right?
I
Or
did.
deep slate?
I did.
All right, just let me know when you want the coordinates.
I am pulling up my coordinates now.
I might have to go exploring and find a different cave. Oh! I pulled one. Didn't I? Did I? Maybe? Yes? No? Possibly?
All right, give me that those coordinates.
2576
Oh, it was a stick.
3053.
My cobblestone is up for grabs if someone
What was
needs it.
the X?
Oh, like the height?
Yeah, real quick. 3053.
3053 for the final coordinates.
All right, and the height. I just like to have all three just in case.
Middle number 69.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. That.
Copper, we're getting an enchanting table.
I'm okay with
Oh, thanks.
We're gonna need to kill a lot of
Yeah, I need
cows.
to
Why do we
Get my
need
levels
to
up
kill
on just enchantments.
Leather. Need book.
I have a couple books.
Get out of my house! Why are you in my house? Scoot! Shoo! Get! Why are you here? A villager. He just walked up to the barrels and became a fisher. I would kill him, but there are 2 iron golems waiting to kill me.
Sounds like a you problem.
I'm starting up Minecraft now. I'm also waiting for food. Because I hunger.
Where is the announcement I saw from Goose explicitly stating that he still do the writing and the episodes come to YouTube first, but it will come to Netflix as well, just a later date? I 100% believe that that's the case. Oh, good point, Jonas. We could just break the libraries in the village we're next to, Copper.
Oh, like I said, I got a couple books already, too. No, I don't want that.
You'll want more than
Why are you in my house? Heck off of my house! Oh, if those golems weren't there, I'd kill you.
Apparently I need to update. That's my chair.
Citrine, you're being heard.
What are you watching that I'm hearing?
I hear you, Stream. Get your chair back.
How dare you be heard, Citrine?
And I think the announcement and how specific it was about who does the writing, I think they explicitly made the announcement just so people didn't think the same thing was happening. I don't know. I believe it, especially if Amazon has been meddling the way you say they did, because one of the biggest things that made Has Been Hotel such a big hit was that it was a new kind of show. It did not pull its punches, and that's what made it really
Well,
good.
it was a labor of love instead of just some fucking bullshit Hollywood.
I remember one of the things that I thought about it the first time I saw it was I needed something like that. I needed this kind of humor in a show again.
Game crashed.
I was tired.
Game crashed whilst rendering overlay error.
It's just a crash.
That happens because we're playing on a modded world. Just try again. And then make sure you're actually trying to load the world with the mods. With the mod
I was
pack.
also trying to load up Streamlab as well, so it might have been part of it.
Why are you so mean to your computer?
It knows what it did.
Because I mean, computers are mean to me.
No, life is mean to you. There's a difference.
Cruel
Does
but
anybody else
true.
get eye twitches?
I do, but only at random times. So like not when I'm actually mad. When I'm just sitting around, suddenly my eye starts twitching, and I'm like, "What? Is my subconscious pissed off or something?"
I have that too.
Just wanted to make sure I'm not the only one who has eye twitches because of my nystagmus.
It makes me worried. Like, do I have anger issues?
Yes.
No, it's just a nerve pulse.
You do not have anger. You have some anger that you kind of need to deal with, but I wouldn't say it's a super issue. If you had anger issues, you'd beat your wife and child.
Poker, you alright there?
Asterisk.
Correction, you can still have issues and not beat your fucking wife and child. Nonetheless, don't beat your wife and child.
I will say it is a definite indicator of anger issues to beat wife and child, but it is not a requisite of having anger
Yeah.
issues.
Like, the Hulk has anger issues. You don't see him beating his wife or children.
The Hulk has children.
Depends on the universe.
Yeah, actually, yes. In Old Man Logan, the Hulk is like a fat frickin' redneck with 8 kids.
I learned something new.
He eats Wolverine in the end.
Oh,
As one
I
should.
mean-
In Mortal Kombat.
Hulk ends up eating a lot of people.
Yes, and then he dies because Logan carves his way out of Hulk.
But then
Sounds like
Hulk
Wolverine
regenerates
fashion.
because he's got a healing factor of his own.
I have a few questions about things coming
Get
out of
out
the
of the
next
house.
few months
Get
within the
out of
next
the
year.
house.
What are your
He's
expectations?
Back in the house.
put a gate in front of the door instead of a door.
I guess.
Can't open
Do you
gates.
mean like video game wise? Because honestly, the biggest thing that I am looking for or looking towards right now, I think, is Wilds. That's the only thing on my radar. And that very much includes the remaster of Zero Dawn.
I'm excited about the Dragon Age expansion. Well, not expansion, but next step.
I'm kind of looking forward to the next Pokemon game, but
There's another Pokemon
Pokemon AZ.
game? Ooh.
Oh, I heard about that. What's it? How's it looking? Are they trying
I
now?
honestly know nothing. They've revealed nothing, which is the most promising thing Pokemon Company's done in a long time when it comes to their games.
Well, now I have something else to look forward to. I thought it was. When does that come
I,
out?
yeah.
They've released so little information, I don't even know that.
I really hope that they use this lawsuit as a wake up call.
To learn from their fuck ups.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's time to move past the chirping Pokemon, all right? I keep bringing that up, but I'm gonna
What
keep
you
bringing
got
it up.
against the birds?
We're done with chirping.
It's
Birdie birds.
they keep using the basic shit.
Okay,
And
well, there's birds everywhere.
expecting
That's why
to
they
get-
have bird Pokemon. That I'm okay with. Pokemon has so many issues on its own, but that's a whole tangent on its own that I don't really want to deal with right now.
Here's the thing, Dagon, and this is the really painful part, and I bet even Poker would agree. I hope Nintendo turns it around and does something good, but I think Nintendo is also aware that no matter what they release, they will pull a profit.
Not necessarily. People are getting to the point where they're kind of, if they get fed up with something, they just stop consuming.
They're getting there, but are they there
Yeah,
now?
considering they have alternatives to go to like Power World, which is why Nintendo got so scared from Power World. They have a contender that they have to deal with now,
I
and
won't
people
lie,
can
I'll
go
still
to
buy the
someone
Pokemon.
else.
The counterpoint to that argument, Copper, is Pokemon Company is the most valuable company in the world, even more so than Disney. And their sales have proven that even with a lackluster game like with Sword and Shield or with Scarlet and Violet, they still make record bank with the Pokemon.
I will admit, I actually like the change with Scarlet Violet because it wasn't just, hey, you're starting at a like a beginning village. You're actually going to like classes and stuff. I actually like that change.
No, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed some of what Pokemon Company did with Scarlet and Violet too. But compared to some of the older games, there are still a lot of things that are lacking.
And I'll admit,
Quality
any of the games
checking,
that have
for one.
the character customizations, it's like a happy dance for me because I can actually make me feel like I'm in the game.
I don't get me wrong. I like character customization too, but it's that whole thing of like, it's like when someone plays Dark Souls. All right, you could spend 20 fucking hours going through all the character customizations, getting it all looking beautiful and perfect from the front. But then you spend the entirety of the game staring at your ass, with the exception of 3 cutscenes, and where you're wearing a full suit of armor and can't see your character anyways.
Now, was it Scarlet Violet or Sword and Shield that you could customize your outfit, but every single battle took place in the same gym where you had to wear a specific outfit?
That
think-
was Sun and Moon.
No, I think he's thinking of Sword and Shield, where it didn't matter what you wore. Anytime you fought a gym battle, you had to wear a jersey.
That's the one.
I thought that was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I haven't played that game, but I just got it in the mail today, so that might be something I do off stream to learn myself of that.
Also, Jonah says don't wear armor, Fivehead.
And that shows you how much I actually play those games, because I'm gonna wear armor. Fuck you.
No, you don't have to worry about that, because
I'm not playing those games.
I was going to say, because nobody's not going to wear armor. Okay, I'm not going to not wear armor.
And I say, I know I still, like, in Dragon Age, you still basically get a creature character and stuff, and I still wear the armor, but I still love the character creation, just because I don't care if I'm going to see their butt the whole time. It just feels like it's neat.
Belmont playthrough when? Alright,
All I'm
so
saying is if you're going
I
through
have
character
actually
creation,
made my decision on
Make
that.
sure you spend the most time on the most important asset of the character. The part you're going to see the entire time. The ass.
I knew you were going to make that joke. I knew you were going to make that joke. I knew it. I was mentally prepared for it, and it still happened.
You're welcome. And yet, not. Fuck you.
I saw Dagon.
Okay, Mr. Squid, if you're going to die, at least leave me an ink sac.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna
Humana.
I'm gonna say not tonight because conversation's flowing pretty good, and I don't want you to get lost in the tide. I completely lost my train of thought. I absolutely
no idea
lost
what
what I
the fuck
was
you were
even.
talking about there,
His thoughts flatline.
Dagon's asking to join the
I
chat.
mean, I'm not going to complain. Will you all calm the fuck
I
down?
mean, shit. If nobody has a problem with it, then let him hop in. It is the lobby. It's the public lobby. So go ahead, go for it.
Kick his ass, Nugget.
Wait, who's kicking whose ass? What?
Nugget and Cheese are wrestling.
Little, whatever. Little critters. I would snuggle them if I saw them in real life. They're
They
so
would
cute.
win you for about
No, you wouldn't.
a half a second, and then they would be like, "I have to sniff every day." It is like their full-time job is sniff.
They're very curious creatures.
They are.
That's
Yeah.
fine with me.
Wait a minute.
As
Do
long
I
as
have
I
to
can
have?
give them small cuddles.
Like I said, you'd be able to hold him for a little bit. Nugget actually probably would cuddle with you for a little bit because he's a bit of an old man with gastrointestinal issues.
Oh, poor little buddy.
I thought the thingy would be good enough, but I guess I need the obsidian. Copper, I'm stealing one of your
That
obsidian
is quite all right.
because you only need 10.
Um,
Oh look, I made it achievable.
Congratulations on making it to the Nether.
Yay!
we-
I have made a decision about Bel. Oh, thank you, Jonas. So as
Lag.
I'm sure some of you will know, I decided that I'm dropping Thursdays from my stream days.
okay.
I need 4 obsidian. What the plan is currently is to finish up Spiritfarer, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna jump straight into Elden Ring. I'm not gonna do the Souls games in order because I've got all this planning already done with Elden Ring. Like I know what my character wants to be and stuff like that, and me and Jonas have already set it up, so I have the weapon I need. So, heck it, I'll just go straight into Elden Ring, and we can hop back to the other Souls games at another time. I might skip Bloodborne because I've done it 7 times on stream, and Copper's doing it right now.
Also, she might not be. She most likely actually probably won't be coming to me. She
So
is
tomorrow will be Bloodborne.
running a fever.
Oh,
no.
shit.
That is no bueno.
Keep her own.
And if that's the case, it's possible that I might just be staying with her. Because I might not have it, but I could be carried.
Well, if that's the case, what I might do just to expedite getting to Elden Ring, which is going to be massive, by the way, I might just do Spiritfarer Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll.
Low random village.
Should I still come over then, or should I just?
You do not have to. If you want to, you may. But I'm really thinking it will be a Spiritfarer
Dude.
playthrough.
We picked
'Cause
the wrong place.
I put...
We picked
What?
The wrong,
Why?
I found a. It's just like a little cozy village. It's kind of a better village. Actually.
Do you have chords for it?
Yes. 3,068, 85.
Oh, heck me.
All the emeralds, they are mine.
There we go. Okay, made the jump finally.
See, the problem with you discovering this right now, Copper, is that it would not be incredibly hard to just pick up and move. We haven't started any create mod
Not
stuff.
wrong.
It would just be a couple trips with the items we do have. Unless we want to leave them in the chest and then just wait till we get Ender Chest, which I really, really need to get to the Nether for.
Pull up my stream.
Going upstream.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Snow.
Windmill, and it's working. This is
Okay.
kind of cool.
Interesting. There's a hole in the side of the mountain.
There is.
That's a nice.
And I think I saw live TNT on
There,
just
there,
sitting there.
there is. There is. I don't want to talk about it. No, what?
Is there a frog sitting on a log at the bottom of the boat?
At the bottom of the sea.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, I would steal his diamonds too, but I have 7, so I'll be nice.
Fish.
All right. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm sorry.
Listen,
We're not playing
I
Phasmophobia.
like that band. That was actually one of their better.
I like that song.
Fucking great song. Fuck.
You can like a song and mock it at the same time. There is no problem with
Well,
Yeah,
that.
that's
we
the
could've-
American way.
We could have started like a little faux.
Hold on. All right. Where am I at? Where am I? Why are you here? Where's Nappa?
Where's Napa? This is probably.
That's right.
one of-
He's dead
I get it.
forever.
We got this.
I'm gonna go pay him a... What do you call those? A visit? A beating. I'm gonna go pay him a beating.
It's very hilly, it looks like.
Nope, I'm going down. I
It
need to
has a
go up.
Giant cave system.
It's got a huge cave system
Okay.
with like a nice little pond that's in it.
I heard 3,000. What's the Z?
3,000.
I don't know what that means.
76, 78, 214.
214. Oh wow, I got a ways to go.
Yeah, I'm heading in a specific direction for a specific reason.
Wheel, Insight.
Copper just absolutely destroying a random reet farm. Now Copper, it better have a mountain
it
next
has a
to it.
mountain.
It's got a mountain.
There's a big hole in the mountain. but
Okay,
there's a
I
mountain.
swear if this is a heckin' good mountain, I'm gonna be mad just because I'll have to move all
I
my
mean,
stuff again.
I mean, you
might
guys
not
could
be
have,
bad.
you know, if they're close
Two
enough, you could
different
each have your own
classes.
mountain, then you could have the twin mountains.
Basically.
They're not that
really
close
not
to
that
each other.
close to each other. We're in the negatives in both.
No, we were in the positive in the X, but we were definitely in the negative Z.
But the town is located on top of the mountain. Oh
Well,
my god.
heck.
He needed to come here to Goot.
I'm coming. It's everywhere. Get him up.
Hey, yo.
Have fun with that.
Kinky fuckers.
That was this.
Wait, what?
Who's
Without me.
Create fan processing catalyst splashing.
Jonas, I'm gonna have to go steal more cobblestone probably.
If only we knew where Jonas's base was.
They've got a bunch of glazed terracotta things in here.
I'll
I'm
never
gonna
tell.
glaze your terracotta. Oh no. Anyway. Sometimes my genius is... It's almost frightening.
Dude.
Can we agree that it's just depressing that there are no... I almost say collaborations. Collections of all his genius quotes on YouTube? I've looked.
Who?
The guy from Top Gear, he has all these quotes about his genius being amazing. What is it, baby? girl?
Jeremy Clarkson.
You showing me a heart? I love you.
Jeremy Clarkson's.
I should not have used my sword on that.
How does one enter
Oh no.
your house?
Who are you talking to?
How do I
There
door?
is no. Get here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. How do you get in here?
Get here
My
now!
home or his?
No, this house that I'm looking at.
This bro guy man.
Random like house. I'm walking all over your crops. I'm sorry. There's literally not even a door.
This
into the
guy. Snow. Soul is slow and
Yeah,
insignificant.
well, I'm working on it.
All right. I just wanted to double check.
I have a horse that has 5 good stats and 1 excellent stat. It has to grow up.
Grow the up.
Probably.
All right, I'm at about 2,000 so I've finally reached positive Z.
Emeralds.
See, Jonas, the problem with your devilish plan last time is that now if my wife calls me upstairs to look at something, I'm not gonna trust her.
She actually calls you up for something important and you don't trust it.
She'd be like, hey, BB, can you come upstairs and look at this person that is currently stabbing me in the heart? I don't trust you! This is a plan from Jonas!
Jonas Evenstar, causing mistrust in marriages since 2011.
It's okay, Citrine made a joke about
that was
it too
when you
last
were
night.
married.
Red.
Citrine told Jonas, he's like, don't steal my wife with the dark chocolate that you have.
Hey, yo, what?
I was talking to Jonas, and Jonas was eating a dark chocolate Reese, and I didn't know those existed. And so I was like, oh, that's good.
Those exist.
Because I love dark chocolate. And Citrine's like, don't steal my wife with dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate is superior to chocolate.
It is.
Snow, did I ever tell you that me and Copper partook of 95%
You
cocoa?
did, and I was jealous because I want to try it.
It's
Don't be
do
jealous,
not
it
be
was
jealous.
so nasty!
Do not be jealous. It
No,
was fucking awful.
All you have to do is go to the baker section of any grocery store. They sell it there.
Because it is absolutely baking chocolate. It is not meant for
Yeah, it is not meant for
consumption
human
like that.
consumption. It's meant for baking with a shitload of sugar
We do
or
realize that
tempering
because
to work as a glaze.
We're pranking children.
I am going to be trying this because I am a
Copper!
nerd and weird, and I like chocolate.
I mean, you do you.
What?
I feel like everyone should try it at some point, just because it's an experience. Not a great one, but it's an experience.
I'm gonna tell you all right now, if I can ever find the company that makes those tiny little squares of like 9 million Scoville chocolate, I'm getting some.
I'm not
Spicy
gonna lie,
chocolate?
I don't try that.
What was that,
Spicy
Snow?
Chocolate?
Oh, it made my nose
Oh.
bleed.
Chocolate's actually dope.
Never tried
I'm
it.
not. It came in a square smaller than my thumbnail, and it made my sinuses open so quickly that my nose started
Oh,
bleeding.
gosh.
It's not a food combination. It's not one I enjoy, but I am aware of it.
Good. Have you found the house?
No, I just had to traverse a freaking gungle.
Angel.
Just go right in your girdle.
Go.
Jaw.
Oh.
Oh, no, bad.
Napoleon, give me your tots. That movie was a thing that happened. And that's all that needs to be said about it. That movie was a
Napoleon,
thing
What the fuck?
that exists.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon, what the fuck is what the name of the movie?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's just like,
Because you're watching it and you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
it has next to no plot. Next to no resolution. But it just kind of exists for a while.
Napoleon Dynamite is probably one of the most bizarre ass movies.
Fair.
Oh my glob.
Never watched it.
Is that a house made of leaves? What?
Yeah, there's-
Nani the
there's
Are you on
fuck?
TV right now? I think you are. Yep,
They're
you just
picnic
ran over.
houses.
I'm in that house.
It's where they smoke meat.
Yep, it is a smokehouse.
Smoke the kielbasa.
I'm stealing.
Okay,
What?
Copper. I'm dying! I'm dying again! I'm still dying! I am continuing to die!
You tried not doing that?
He's running into the ceiling.
Ah! Get down off the horse!
You see what I'm talking about, though?
No! No! Ah!
Fine. Why?
Sound like a cartoon.
Why did I get back on the horse?
Hot cold.
Why did I get back on the horse?
Taking your book.
All right. I need to just run through this wall. Just go!
Why don't you have
Go,
a lead?
just
Just
go.
use a lead.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Back
That'd
up!
be
Back up!
easy.
Back
You
up!
must struggle.
Okay.
You must suffer.
Then I get a laugh and laugh at his struggle.
That's how entertainment works, baby.
You see what I'm talking about, though? This place is dope.
I saw nothing but pain!
Yeah, the pain's dope.
I saw the Reaper.
Depends.
He looked like Jonas.
You saw the Reaper, it looked like Jonas.
Don't fear the Reaper.
My wife hates that song. I swear it will be the reason for our divorce one day. Ah!
It's a good movie or a good show. Good song. Bleh.
Is it a movie, a show, or a song?
People have a Steve head. It's kind of creepy.
Figure your life out. Go, 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 go. Okay.
They also have a cartography table that I kind of want to.
Ah! Hada! Hada!
Can I steal their cartography table?
Probably.
I mean, do so. Cartography is
I
how
wouldn't.
You get how you find woodland mansions and water temples.
That's why I wouldn't, because if there's a cartography table, there's every chance that there's a villager that is a cartographer, and we would like them to stay a cartographer.
It's easy to make it.
Ah!
You're a photographer, though,
I'm
isn't it?
guessing that this guy's a
I
cartographer.
would just kidnap a villager.
There's a post to stand. I'm stealing it. I want it.
So what do you think of this place? Is it better than our original plan?
Copper, if I raise my hands to the sky and snap my fingers and say I want it, will you get the reference? I said copper.
Probably not.
Well, okay, then first of all, start watching more Dr. Stone. You're way behind.
Listen, there's only so much on freaking Netflix.
So watch it on
I don't have
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
Why not?
Money.
Because money.
Also, Crunchyroll fucking sucks.
Yes, they're evil. I know
They are
this.
kinda low-key shitty.
But unfortunately, they have the library that allows them to be evil. And that makes me hate them all the more.
Yeah, it's a pirate.
So,
It would be one thing if I could be like, okay, you guys are evil, but I could just write you off because fucking
is
whatever.
this new home base?
But I don't know yet.
Because
I found the bell.
I also found the bell.
Would you two stop it?
Their iron golem is stuck in a hole.
I see the mountain of which you speak.
Well, the reason I say you should come here and check this place out, to me. Exact boards are 3,061.
Hold on, I want to check out the big house.
Oh, did you actually find one of the houses that is a... Oh, you did not. I was gonna say, there's the parkour houses,
Frickin-
which I don't think any one of you has found yet. They're awesome.
Parkour.
That's a future goal of mine.
I also have a
Parkour.
completed map of this area.
Corpar. All right. Where is the Urkop?
3,060, 72, 200.
Oh, heck me. 3,060, 60, 60, 72. What is it?
200. I see
200.
you.
Why? Oh, I should have put my horse in here. Bouquet.
Just as a heads up, the horse might not be able to fit 2 people, but when I finally get it perfect.
But
Wait, was that one of my requirements?
That was one of the things you semi-asked for.
Right.
I don't know if it was a full-on requirement.
I mean,
I sound like an asshole asking, but I legitimately don't remember if that's what something I was.
Don't remember. That's why I was saying that it might not be a thing.
Unfortunately, that's not just a lake, Copper.
what is it?
It is an entire underwater cave system, meaning we're going to need Respiration 3 in order to properly explore it. This whole ravine is flooded, my dude.
So maybe a place
Consider it
as
inaccessible.
a fun place just to explore then.
It might be a fun place to explore. I'm not gonna deny that. I just right now we do not have the resources to properly explore.
Yeah, but I'm
it.
saying like maybe that it's more of a place to explore, not a place really to move.
But follow me.
The village itself, Copper found a banger of a village. I want to get on top of the mountain and see what's up there.
More village.
Well, obviously, you know.
Hey, what's in this village? More village.
Gee.
Are you all right there, Pokey? You cut out.
I was just saying stupid things. Ignore me.
All right.
Gee.
Follow.
No, I need more cobblestone. I don't want to.
You're not following.
An unfortunate thing that very rarely gets through dubbing. Because if you read the subtitles, every time an anime character is just like, "Chee," it says "stare." And now when me and my wife are making dirty faces at each other, we'll just be like, "Chee."
Start of mine right here.
I got a mill now.
He's got a MILF now.
Got wheat flour.
Ew.
Is anyone allergic to gluten on the server? I will bring upon thee death.
Or
Cat.
the start of a mine right here and having a stilt.
Cat.
And then we could start a little waterfall, right?
Meow.
Meow. And build a factory out in this direction.
Now that ravine looks I love how there's this pagoda all the way at the top. Why didn't you start with that?
See?
You said the village continues on the top. You didn't say it was like the pagoda.
I told you. This is dope.
Thing looks like Kyoto Castle or Tokyo Castle. Am I the only one that is immensely amused by the fact that Kyoto and Tokyo are comprised of the same letters?
I never paid attention to tell you the truth.
Iron sheet, slime ball, iron nugget.
I'm just telling you right now that amuses the ever-loving hell out of me.
Book. I have like 4 books on my person.
Oh, it's a crane. That's what that is.
I need to go through and smack my villagers with the silent stick.
I'll be straight with you, Copper. Don't know how I feel about this one.
Ooh, I got glue.
Yeah, glue.
And partially for me, the turnoff is that it's not just close to the village, it is
The village.
the village. That is the hill. Which would mean dismantling the village, which is like
I mean, we could. Why would
something
we
my
need to
autistic ass
dismantle
has
the
problems with.
village, though?
But
We could do because our
But-
warehouse or factory isn't going to be. It's going to be on flat land. Hmm.
Hey, Copper. Make your way to the ravine off the
above
forward.
you, pretty much.
Have you, like, looked down in that
Yes,
cave?
I took a small peek.
Like,
I mean, that's one of my selling points.
honestly, where I'm at right now, take it. Take this village, make it yours. And I'm not saying that, like, oh, we must separate. I want to, right now, I want to get nether equipment and connect our bases, or the two locations. I'm a big fan of both of them.
They had to be over 1,028 blocks apart, or they share the same portal, and it won't work.
There's a way. I know for a fact there is a way to make portal linkage work the way that it does, like in Hermitcraft. It just requires more research for us
There
to figure out
is-
how to do it because we all are noobs here.
There is, however, if those are the requirements as Snow has stated them, we will be fine. Even in the X direction alone, this is more than 1008.
Okay. Cool deal.
Because I think we're at 1400 at the other place, and this is in the 3000s.
I just got curious last night
So
and
let's
looked it up,
see.
so.
So that makes it... Oh, my brain! Do I have any iron on me? No. Actually, I'm not seeing many houses that come prepackaged with iron, whereas my village has iron for days.
Well,
But you've got the wool situation locked down.
and there's terracotta in one of those. Literally, the whole floor is made out of purple terracotta.
So this could be a lucrative trade situation for the both of us.
Plus, I've got a one type of wood. You got another type of wood.
Yes, that's right. Copper, what level are you at?
22.
Come here.
You're gonna have to. Damn it. You're also gonna have to hold on my food.
I'm gonna have to damn it.
I started running in pods of Zed, by the way.
Goot.
Did somebody say goot?
That was me.
Was the day gone?
Was it Dagon?
Yeah. But I've just been sitting in silence. But we had mentioned
Be right back.
Pokemon ZA, and I had a reason for saying I don't really have high hopes for it. Because
What'd you say that?
apparently they like they had made an announcement that due to people, from what I remember, this may be wrong, but they had made an announcement that due to people continuously asking when it was going to be released because of how excited they were, they said they were going to release it a year earlier than they were going to originally.
No. That's so bad.
Which is why, like, with how good Legends Arceus was, and with how big of a hit Pokemon X and Y were, they had the perfect setup to make a great game here. But then, because of people being impatient, they said that they were going to release it a whole year earlier. I think it was supposed to come out in, like, late 2025, or like, late 2025, early 2026 type thing. But now I know it's gonna be a lot earlier.
That is. Game companies need to have more confidence in saying, all of you fans are stupid and you don't know what you want.
Not even just that, they gotta have more of a backbone and be like, yeah, we know you want it soon, but we know if we release it too soon, then y'all are gonna complain. So what's the point of us releasing it?
Exactly.
Like, what's the point of us releasing it sooner if it's gonna be a worse product and we're gonna get less money and you guys will get less enjoyment? That's the kind of like game company and film company that we need to worry about. Not whether they'll make money off of it, but whether the fans will enjoy it. That's why they gotta stop letting the fans pressure them into releasing stuff sooner. But
The only situation that I even remotely can say that I fully understand why they did it was the CDPR thing with Cyberpunk, or not, was it Cyberpunk or was it Witcher? One of the two, there were files of the game leaked.
Cyberpunk.
And that's a situation where you have to act.
That was Cyberpunk.
and,
And that game still sucked.
It did still suck, and even after a few of the updates, I don't think it quite measured up to the hype it tried to build. But much like No Man's Sky, because they stuck with it, it was a better product than its original release. Having said that, as proud as I am of No Man's Sky, this kind of stuff needs to stop.
and the other two, I guess, three main things that I was gonna ask about when I had said things coming out within the next year is
Yeah.
Captain America. Is it 4 coming out? Brave New World.
Brave New World's coming out this year, yeah.
And I have I don't understand how they're gonna make it a good movie with Sam being a Captain America without super soldier serum, and he's supposed to fight Red Hulk. But I have high hopes.
My main issue with the movie is, well, I guess this isn't really an issue because it's probably, if anywhere, still in pre-production. With the sudden pivot away from Secret Wars, like, what's going to change regarding this plot? Because we know they're not
I'm
doing
excited
Secret Wars
for
anymore.
Is the Armor Wars.
With, God, what's her name? The girl that was introduced in, I think it was Black Panther 2. She's going to be involved in Armor Wars, right?
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah, Ironheart.
Ironheart, yeah.
Thank you. I know a lot of people hate on her, but she is a comic character. She's just about as smart as Tony Stark.
What I'm really excited for, though, in Armor Wars, especially when I've been talking to my friends recently, is because I've been drawing my own versions of characters from different series because I want to like make my own fan series type things one day. And I made my own version of the Punisher. And thinking back on it, since Armor Wars is about to come out, and since Avengers HQ was destroyed, that leaves a perfect opportunity for the Punisher to and get his War Machine armor that he uses in like some versions.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I am 100% biased because I do not like the Punisher.
Why not?
I had a long conversation with one of my friends about this, how the Punisher is like in the show he's not really anything like he is in the comics and stuff. He's supposed to just be like a psychopath or whatever, but he's like a
He's a
vigilante.
psychopathic vigilante.
Whereas
That's all
like
he really is.
yeah, but and now I like it whenever characters have the mentality that that was given to him in the show. I just finding out what I've heard more recently and finding out more about the Punisher. I like that kind of character archetype, but it just doesn't work as the Punisher.
There is one of the episodes of the old 90s Spider-Man cartoon sums up my issue with the Punisher perfectly.
What's up, dear?
Now, obviously, the Punisher wasn't allowed to go around.
Uh-huh.
They couldn't say kill because that freaking cartoon was neutered.
Good.
But ignoring that part and just looking at the motivations of the character, somebody just
You'll have to fill
gave
me in on
Punisher bad
everything
info.
once-
He took it at face value and
Okay.
basically set out to kill Spider-Man because he was told Spider-Man's bad. And he didn't stop Spider-Man and ask him questions. He didn't slow down to say, wait a minute, what has Spider-Man actually done? No, he went straight. He went gunning in. And I was just like, man, you mean to tell me that in your entire career, the frickin' penance stare doesn't work on you because you believe everything you've done is righteous? Screw that. You've absolutely killed innocent people. And if the penance stare doesn't work, then you're not even guilty about it. You don't feel guilty for it. Heck
And
that.
that's what my friend told me. How there was like
Psychopath.
I'm not into like because obviously I know my friend doesn't know everything, but from what I've heard about the Punisher through him mostly, is that like his whole thing is really just kill everybody who is bad, and then for like I guess depending on the version maybe he doesn't see himself as a good person either, so he will like when he's done taking care of everything he needs to take care of, he wants to kill himself.
If that was the case, I would imagine the penance stare would work.
What's that? What's the
Ghost Rider.
penance there?
Ghost Rider.
When
Oh,
Ghost
his
Rider
look
looks
into my
into
eyes?
Punisher's eyes, he does not suffer the soul burning because it's how you view your own actions. If like penance stare doesn't work on Deadpool because Deadpool's too crazy to believe that what he does is wrong. He's just too insane. I think
I think that's likely the
even
case
on a
for-
cosmic scale, I think it works on Galactus because Galactus understands of the pain he's causing, but it doesn't work on Punisher,
I think it's because
who has objectively caused a lot of pain.
Punisher is fucking batshit crazy.
Wait, Ghost
I
Rider
wonder,
is in
would
the
the
same
does it work
the-
on
Deadpool?
I think that'd be hilarious. Does the penance stare work on Moon Knight?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Because
That's a good question because
from every
if
continuity I've seen, Moon Knight is a psychopath.
yeah, no, he's an absolute freaking lunatic, and you know he's hurt people, so there's that primer there, but would he be sane enough to acknowledge? I guess it depends on where you caught Moon Knight, because if he was having a good day, he might suffer, but if he was full Moon Knight, like absolutely gone at the time, I don't think it
honestly
would work.
It would probably factor in what personality he's dealing with at the time.
Yes, Snow, they're both Marvel.
Because if
That's-
he's dealing,
I
if
heard-
he's dealing with somebody like, I think it's Mark. That's the good one. Mark probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
The other one probably would burn, and then the third one probably wouldn't burn because he's just fucking crazy.
From like everything that I've seen and heard about Moon Knight, especially it wasn't that long ago. It was a while ago.
Probably
That I
right,
had
right around
found
when
out.
the show came out.
Huh?
Probably right around when the show came out.
I never watched the show.
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
gonna
when
have to do
everybody really started kind of actually paying attention to Moon Knight.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I had found out about the whole Taskmaster refusing to fight Moon Knight and Deadpool because they're both psychopaths.
I love that.
And he also like I found out.
Are you done
that
using it, Poker? Oh, never mind.
I have found out that Taskmaster was
You need to
so
use it.
like terrified.
Nope, I'm good.
That he was so terrified of Moon Knight that not only will he refuse to take a job to try to kill Moon Knight, but if someone asks him to kill Moon Knight, he'll go and snitch on that person and be like, "Hey, sir, he wants you dead. You know, I don't want to run the fate. I just wanted to let you know he wants you dead, and I think you should know about that."
I mean, Moon Knight's a fucked up
I'm sure it's
character.
a pretty common opinion, but I despise what they did to Taskmaster. Look how they massacred
Oh,
my
yeah,
boy.
that
Congratulations
one's
on the task.
I haven't watched Black Widow. Don't plan, man.
Don't. It.
I saw the Black Widow movie. That was a mistake.
The one time anybody's ever gonna catch me watching Black Widow is when I inevitably restart watching every movie and show in Marvel in timeline order.
I mean, it wasn't.
I despise Black Widow so much.
It was definitely not their best movie.
Oh, it's
I read.
No, what they did to Taskmaster is unforgivable.
That I can agree with.
I rewatched.
Taskmaster is such a funny freaking character.
But from what I've heard about Taskmaster, he's like, I really enjoy how his whole thing is, your fighting style is pretty cool. Well, let me just do that real quick. And then he goes up to Deadpool and is like, all right, show me what you got, buddy. I bet you I can do it too. And then Deadpool just tanks like a spear through the chest, and he's just like, you know what? Never mind. You got that.
Yeah, it's because he can't physically copy Deadpool because he can't regenerate like Deadpool does. And Deadpool's whole thing is, fuck it, I can take it. I'll just do it. Whatever.
He's like, yeah, what's
The
gonna
other
kill
thing
me?
is that he's got to fight them first, right? So if he goes up against Spider-Man, he's got to fight Spider-Man first before he can copy the moves. I love that.
Now, speaking of Moon Knight, it's reminding me a lot about my opinions on Batman. And Batman as a character, I like him, I guess. He's an interesting character. But I cannot with, like, the power scaling in general. I like power scaling. It's a fun way to pass time. But people who will not, like, people will not get off Batman's dick. It makes me so mad.
I mean, he is pretty dope. He stands up with some of the most powerful beings in the world.
with the power of capitalistic money and inheritance.
Well, that in his brain.
The thing that I love the most that Batman did, other than that Tomorrowverse movie, The Long Halloween, which was fucking amazing, was The Dark Knight Returns, where he spends... he comes back, kills the Joker because he's just had a freaking enough, and then this guy... I love it.
This guy.
Superman gets called out by the government to say, all right, Batman, you're not doing this because we know we can't control you. And he looks at Superman and said, bet. Don't start because you're going to lose. Then he preps a fight. God, that movie's so good. And I need to read the comic to make sure this is from the comic. But that line where he's just like, I want you to remember this. In those days when you wake up in a cold sweat, that somebody beat
I know
you.
which one you're
I
talking
remember
about.
that. I remember hearing about it.
That is Batman to me. That's Batman. Living through like 100 explosions and shit and fighting on par with these... what are effectively got... No, screw that. But when he's smart enough to pin Superman down because of his preparation alone and say, yeah, I'm not going to win, but I still whooped your ass.
And I just,
That's Batman.
I like Batman a lot, but the whole argument about Batman with prep time can be this. Granted, Batman with prep time is a very formidable opponent, but like people are like, it's not a fair comparison. I doubt anybody would have ever said this, but I just feel like someone out there is the type of person to go, Batman with prep time could probably beat Galactus, and it's just like, come on.
No, he couldn't.
Because
So, the thing that people forget, and this is what's important about Batman, and I will 100% say this, I will say it from the rooftops, I will scream it until I die. Batman with prep time is meaningless unless Batman has resources. He can prep all day and night, but unless he's got the resources, He's not gonna win any freaking fights. He's just a guy.
He's some
It's like
dude.
drop. There was the comic about Godzilla fighting Godzilla versus Kong versus the Justice League. It's like okay,
Really?
It's like okay, let Batman fight Godzilla. Give him 1,000 years of prep time. But what is he gonna do if you don't give him something that has any chance of fighting? Like, what is he gonna use to fight Godzilla?
There's no way. Well, I guess it depends on the Godzilla. Let me say that. It depends on the Godzilla.
Like, because in the comic, they used Monster vs. Kong and Monster vs. Godzilla. And Superman,
Oh, the 2014 ones?
like 2014 post, 2014, 2021, all that. And
You lose. Batman loses that fight.
because Superman got beat by Godzilla because of his radiation, how kryptonite is really just a really radioactive rock. Like the radiation from Godzilla weakened Superman's powers, and then he got like slapped across the city by Godzilla's tail.
Now, see, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought right there.
Because, and the reason why, like, part of the whole thing behind that is how Lex Luthor had gotten cancer because of how radioactive kryptonite is, and he had kryptonite just
Right,
like
right.
sitting in his pocket for like 30 years. So, but yeah, the radiation had weakened Superman, and then he punted him across the city. Tell me what Aquaman is gonna do again. Like, sorry to just hate on Aquaman. I don't know, but what's Aquaman gonna do against Godzilla?
The whale.
Honestly, Aquaman has stand a better chance than Batman.
I mean, Aquaman can't do crap, so he's making a sandwich.
Here's the question. So, what I learned from the Aquaman versus Namor death battle is that while Namor can reach out and speak to sea creatures, Aquaman can compel them. So he can actually control their minds. Question becomes, does Godzilla count as a sea creature?
He's a reptile.
That is a
would
very,
you think so?
that is a very fair like argument. If you're gonna put like you have to set certain boundaries. Like at a certain point, you have to set boundaries and be like, okay, does this count as that? How will this work? Because like for example, Batman versus Spider-Man. Like, who do you guys think would win? Realistically,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
100% Spider-Man.
Death Battle made an excellent case for it. They don't depict it very often, but Spider-Man is a freaking genius.
it was like it's really just an unfair. The people are going around asking, who would you rather fight, a bloodlusted Spider-Man or a bloodlusted Batman?
Bloodlusted Batman.
Like, you like the hospital bills at that point is gonna be what's gonna kill you. At least Batman, he's gonna break every bone in your body, but at least you won't die realistically.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Doc Ock ripped off the lizard's jaw. I will never forget that.
like,
When Doc Ock took over Spider-Man's body in Superior Spider-Man and punched the lizard with full force, he took off
And
dude's
then he
jaw.
felt really, really bad because he didn't realize that Peter Parker was holding back.
Yeah.
Spider-Man broke into prison to talk to King. Spider-Man put Kingpin in prison, and then broke into that prison to have a conversation with Kingpin, because in a universe where Kingpin dies is when New York actually goes out of control, because Kingpin controls as much crime as Spider-Man does. He's as much of he stops that much crime as well. In the universes where Kingpin dies or disappears, crime gets so much worse.
I really hate just suddenly pivoting like this, but I'm going to say it. I think Marvel's Spider-Man 2 was a bit of a disappointment. and I despised the opening mission.
I wanna get a I've been debating what I want my next device to be for. I don't know if I want to get a 360, an Xbox 360 for all the games that aren't backwards compatible, or if I want to get a PS5 so that way I can have all the exclusives that Xbox just refuses to try to take initiative and try to buy off PlayStation. And then I don't know if I want to get a PC first because I want to start doing proper content creation. I don't even know.
Start with PC.
Because that's what I was thinking.
Look, I'm a Sony fanboy, but I'm going to tell you, if those are the options, start with a PC. Support for the 360 is starting to go away, so if your 360 suddenly craps out, you might be shit out of luck, and that would really
Also,
suck.
fuck Microsoft.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. But a lot of Microsoft's exclusives will also be available on PC, so there is very little reason to have an Xbox which won't have access to Steam.
In the long run, it's also
Oh.
cheaper on your wallet because then you're not paying for,
Yep.
the Microsoft Gold Platinum Pass plus voice chat thing in order to play your games. Well, now with Steam,
Which is
it's just their one-time payment.
my plan for consoles is to. My plan. I might start sooner. I really might, but my plan is to get a job in this next summer coming, and I'm gonna start saving up to get a PC. I think I'm just gonna get a pre-built one at first.
Yeah, that's a fine start.
But
When
I'm
you're
gonna-
starting
Like,
out,
you
always
don't want to
get
get too
pre-built.
thick into the weeds because they're just so. When people start asking, "Oh, what Intel or AMD?" and then it's just granular. Get a pre-built one. It'll work fine for what you need. Just make sure it's modular. So, what I mean is, make sure that everything will keep working if you decide to change something.
I'm curious for what you guys think. Do you think like $700 is good to buy? Like, if you were to buy a PC off a friend that they built, do you think $700 is good? Because I'm not sure exactly what's on it.
Right
But
now,
I was
you're going
talking.
to start with something right around $1,000.
With
Yeah, I'd say 1,000 is a pretty good. 1,000 will keep you going for, what do you figure, a year,
So,
2 years?
Hell, I bought one. I bought this computer in 2020 for $900, and it's
Oh wow, and it's still
Mine
kicking.
is
Still kicking.
2020 for 700-800, and I've already had to have it repaired once. So yeah, the more.
I mean, shoot, when did I get mine built? Copper?
The whole.
I had mine built. I still worked at the card factory when Horton built this.
the oldest PC I currently have in my house has transitioned from gaming console into a YouTube machine in my room, but it still plays Minecraft. It still plays most of the games I would normally play, and I've had that since 2016, I want to say. And I bought that for about $800.
My advice to you, Dagon, right now is to look at what games and programs you want to run and look at what they need. Because I had told everybody I want something with a whole lot of space to run Minecraft before I was told Minecraft doesn't run on, like, processing power and stuff. It runs on RAM. It actually runs on your RAM memory.
Which is I keep the reason why I gave 700. I think because I was talking to my cousin. I was spending some time with him because he lives with us, and he has a he mostly uses the PS5 that he just bought, and I was asking him if he would be willing to give me the PC, and then he said he would sell it to me. I asked him for how much, and he said somewhere between $700 and $800. So.
what
Dude,
kind of
like,
what kind of graphic card you got?
I'd have to.
That's a good
I
question.
think since I don't have school for like until at the latest like Thursday at the earliest, and like it's because I think it's today through Wednesday that we don't have school, and so I think since it's kind of late right now and I don't feel like going over there. Plus he's probably asleep because he has work. I'll talk to him when he gets home tomorrow,
Oh yeah,
and I'm
none of
gonna
this
ask
is
him.
like
I would
anything we say doesn't mean go off and go do it right now. It's just whenever you got time. But
No.
get the
now.
specs of the PC that you're interested in off of him. Cross-reference that to
I
whatever games you're interested in playing, and then plan for potential upgrades down the road for the unit. Because the wonderful thing about PC gaming is that if a piece of your equipment is not up to date enough to play something, you can always upgrade at a later date,
which is why
so long as it's compatible with everything else in your system. But that's a whole nother headache.
Holy.
And that's the nice thing about PC is instead of having to buy the next big thing, you can just upgrade your shit.
which
I
is
just
like
mined 21
my
diamonds. I'm a happy camper.
Nice.
because I have
I'm so jealous, Snow.
because even excluding you guys, I have a few connections, air quotes. I have a few content creators that I know on Discord that use PC that I can also ask. But I was planning tomorrow when he gets home. I'll give him a few minutes to rest or whatever, and I'm gonna like have him walk me through what specs his computer has, and I'll write them down. And then I'll like do just some research and talk to the other people that I know and see what they have. Cause um, for the most part, the PC game or like PC games and stuff that I would want to play are games that I don't already have access to are really just games that would have mods and stuff. All I really care about is modding and stuff and content creation, which is
Oh
more
yeah.
specifically Ark, Survival Evolved, and Minecraft. Because I know Ascent,
If you want to do Ark, get a PC.
because
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I know Ascended you can get mods from the homepage, but the reason why I would want to have modding for Ark Evolved as well is because legal issues with companies like DreamWorks have caused lots of mods to be taken off of public pages, and that's why no mods that go against copyright have been allowed to be downloaded like on Ascended's Xbox and PlayStation marketplace because they go against copyright laws. Whereas for PC, you can still get those mods under like you can use them privately. And since the whole thing is that since the mods aren't public, they can't be proved to exist, which means they aren't legally. There's nothing wrong with them because they can't be proved to be a thing.
Now,
See, that
legally,
bugs
you
me
are
because
correct.
if it's DreamWorks that has a problem, I can imagine what it is. It's probably a How to Train Your Dragon thing with the wyverns in the desert area. But at the same time, copyright should really only apply when there's a profit being made, in the sense that if the mod is free to download, nobody's selling it as intellectual property.
The gray
Well, that's
area,
like-
however, is when if you're saying you're wanting to get into content creation, then the end goal for you would eventually to be to monopolize, and by monopolize I mean make money off of it in the future. So you kind of want to be careful with
Yeah.
some of those mods where there is copyrights involved. However, things like the create mod, I think are fine since that's all fan community created, and you just have to like follow the
it's
credit sequences if you are going to monetize.
because right now I very well could be completely wrong in a lot of these things, but most of like what I'm talking about with stuff like publicly being allowed and stuff is like there's a Minecraft YouTuber that I used to watch all the time, but I don't think he's been posting recently. His name was Tiny Turtle or whatever, and he did like he had a really big How to Train Your Dragon mod that he made, and it was like he had a lot of his own custom dragons too, but he had also a lot of like the majority of the dragons he had were dragons that were from the How to Train Your Dragon movies, and so it it was like right after his mod ended up going to the Minecraft marketplace. He had gotten like reached out from DreamWorks or something to remove the How to Train Your Dragon dragons from the public version of the mod.
Yep.
Which is yeah.
I think that's DreamWorks overreach right there. If you, that's my
Honestly,
opinion.
it's an overreach because it is How to Train Your Dragon. If it's like Hiccup and it's toothless, and he's modding that in and he's selling that mod, then yeah, he's liable.
What?
He is profit. Yeah, if he's profiting off of their property,
Their
that
IP.
that is their shit.
Yep.
Yeah, if he's making a profit, I mean, yeah,
And if
that's.
you put and if it's on Bedrock, it's for profit because it's the Minecraft marketplace and it's for profit.
Ah,
And even if it's on the
I see what you're
Minecraft
saying.
marketplace
Copper, you
for
coming?
free, DreamWorks sells their own version, and that cuts into their tiles. So they're going to try and go after it anyways. That's
Which,
just how
so,
corporations work,
Just from what I,
Oh, don't die, don't
Yeah,
die, don't die.
unfortunately.
I get it, cause he
please die, please die, please die.
I think it was to have access to the to use the mod in general. You had to like be in his Patreon or whatever, but it was just the models of the dragons and the names. It was like Monstrous Nightmare, Night Fury, stuff like that. He used the character. He used the dragons themselves, characters, and all that stuff. Like, because he had a role play series that he used with the mod mainly. But aside,
Oh, I can tell you right now, if it was through his Patreon, yeah, that's a big no-no.
Patreon's money making, so yeah, instant lawsuit there potentially.
which is honestly, I'm happy it went down the way it did because since he was making money off of it, instead of from at least it never went public to my knowledge.
It's all yours, Snow.
That,
I'm at my
Uh,
spider farm. But thank you.
since it never went
Copper, you coming?
like a whole lawsuit thing never went
I might
public.
die here in a second. I've been pleading.
I mean, I'm glad it didn't get to litigation, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a real muddy area.
Yeah, which is I think it actually the How to Train Your Dragon dragons had gotten taken out before it went to Bedrock, but it was like for the videos that he makes, he still has the when he makes videos on it, he still has the How to Train Your Dragon dragons, but the public version of the mod has the custom ones that he's had made.
I really need to look into the copyright stuff a little bit more.
But it was
Not
I
only
remember-
because I'm curious, but in case I get hit with something, I want to be able to fight back.
It is
There have been-
the biggest nightmare you could ever imagine, my friend.
because
Oh, no.
I think Ark Survival Evolved came out in like what 2016, 2017 or something like that.
Earlier than that.
And since Minecraft, it had been one of it was really just Minecraft with dinosaurs, and from what I can recall, it was one of the biggest things. And so there have been hundreds of attempts to make Monster Hunter mods for it, and all of them have been taken out of.
Capcom's not gonna
Yeah,
like
Capcom
that.
shoots it down right away.
And a lot of them were able to stay up for a while, but as soon as they became too big, or anybody started if anybody was to try to make profit off of them, they got taken down really quickly.
Yeah, the only company more protective over their stuff than Capcom is Nintendo and Disney.
Yeah, which is
Yup.
that's where I had gotten the if you don't use them publicly, then it's a lot harder to get in trouble for it because you're not making money off of it and nobody in the public is using it. It's just certain people are using it, which is still a gray area. But back to what I was saying earlier, though, I'm gonna start saving for a PC, and I'm going to see if my plan is for Christmas or for my birthday. I'm gonna see if I can get a some kind of VR headset, because that's something else that interests me.
VR is a lot of fun. I should rehook up my VR system. But I'm lazy.
If you do, I'm absolutely coming over to play some more Beat Saber.
Oh, for sure.
I could use the workout.
I'll play Super
I
Hot.
think one
Play
of the
poker. Play Phasmo VR.
No.
I think
tried.
one of the most surprising one of the most surprising like experiences that I had was going over to one of my friend's house and during I think it was during summer break. Like it was either I think it was during the end of last year's summer break. I went over to my friend's house and he had a VR headset and I played Gorilla Tag for the first time and the experience was surprisingly good. And now I need to do that again because I've played that game like 3 times and all 3 times were when I was at his house.
That was a weird tongue
And I-
roll with the
Gorilla
Copper.
Tag's okay. I personally think when it comes to VR, though, Super Hot and Beat Saber are the two goats
Super.
for VR.
I don't think I had the capability.
What about
to
Elite
play Beat
Dangerous?
Saber.
It takes some getting used to.
Every time I've seen anybody play Beat Saber, I'm not like I just sit there like, how do you learn how to do that?
Surprisingly, it's very intuitive.
It's
Your body just kind of knows what to do.
you just start off playing, Guitar Hero, and then it's just from there.
Yeah, once you actually get used to how to do it, you'll start. That's when you start getting fun with it.
Yeah.
I want to start. I will teleport you, Copper.
Why?
I want you to see
I don't
this.
even know where you are.
He gave you the cord.
I sent you the.
What was that?
That was Goopy and Goop.
My inner gremlin. Speaking, I'll kill you ease.
All right, you're gonna have to give me a minute.
Yeah. But something really awesome. There is I think it's still going, but there's a deal on Xbox for a bunch of DC games where it's like buy one get free.
All right.
Jesus freaking! What games?
It's I'll go check it out again, but I got Arkham Asylum, I got Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, plus 2 Lego games, because Asylum and City were in a bundle together.
I'm still salty about Night. I will never not be salty about Night.
What's wrong with Knight?
It's under the Red Hood.
There is a
Death in the Family. That's literally what it is. It is Jason Todd having been killed and coming back. As soon as I saw the Knight, I was like, that's Jason Todd. You just didn't want to make him Red Hood because everyone knows Red Hood is Jason Todd, but I'm looking at the Arkham Knight. That's Jason Todd. You are not fooling me. Lo and behold, it was fucking Jason Todd.
Yeah, buy one get 3. Let's see. There's a collection. It's $60 of all the Arkham games. There's Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Like every single version of Injustice.
I'll play Injustice, but I refuse to play Suicide Squad.
Lego DC Supervillains. Injustice 1. There's actually not that many. I'll send pictures in the Discord. Or I'll just send it to one of y'all, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and post it in the public lobby. That way anyone else that hops in is like, all those people that totally hop in the Discord that I totally haven't forgotten to post on Twitch.
2170.
We're the worst content creators ever. Hooray!
I will teleport you, Copper. Darn it, I just want you to look.
I think it's...
Bring it!
I've made, within the last year, I've posted on my YouTube channel, 3 times. And aside from that, the last time I actually posted what my main content is was back in, November of last year.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Matthew Matosis posts, what, every 2-3 years at this point?
That's a whole.
Corey Kenshin just hit, I forget how many subs he's hit, but he just hit like a really big goal mark, and he hasn't posted all year.
You know what drives me nuts? These creators that are like 100 subs or maybe even like 10,000 subs. Like, I'm just a small creator. Bullshit! You got 10,000 people receiving your notifications in some way, shape, or form. Don't tell me you're a small creator. If you've got family as your only subs, you're a small creator.
Yeah, he's been he's at 19.1 million subscribers, and he hasn't
I
posted
can't even
in
imagine. I know H-Bomb is like hard on once every 6 months. But I don't know what his That's right. I watch H-Bomb stuff while I shit on him.
Meadow, where'd you go? There you are.
Who's it that I was? They haven't put anything.
Oh, just die when I do that. Well, that's pointless. I'm gonna waste more. Did I?
Are you just throwing metal at your contraption?
Are you just
You
throwing?
wanna be a fool? I'm
Well,
just another
I was
thing.
I have a grinder set up to a windmill now. So I was just seeing if I grind bone meal, what does that make? And the answer is die.
Yeah, like that.
The answer
Proper
is
term
die.
suicide. I mean, what?
Sudoku.
Yeah, that. Block Doku or whatever the hell that game's called. Every time I'm in a call with more than 2 people, my like Discord gets messed up, so I can't see if the messages went through, but I sense it.
Yeah, it's probably fine. Where's the eggs?
I gotta get a proper Xbox headset again, cause I haven't had one in a really long time, and that's when I used to stream once every or a couple times a month, every other month or whatever, but I haven't done streaming because I want to have an actual headset. And I was so mad.
Man.
I had Game Pass, and I had downloaded like 6 or 7 games that I was planning on streaming, and one of them was Skyrim, which I was really excited to try for the first time.
You've never played
And then
Skyrim?
No,
It was okay.
I listen. I love Skyrim. I really, really do. Play Morrowind.
I'm going to go ahead and second him. Play Morrowind or Oblivion.
Yeah, Oblivion's pretty
Like,
fun. But Morrowind, there. Where Skyrim, you can like enchant your gauntlets, enchant your boots, enchant your curicus.
I
Morrowind,
have
Kuricus?
you can enchant your left glove, your right glove, your left gauntlet, your right gauntlet, your left boot, your right boot, your left pair of pants, your right pair of pants.
Your left nut, your right nut.
You can literally
Your left nut and
get
your right
so
nut?
much enchantment on your guy that you can just jump
So-
over buildings.
So would you say that it's an enchanting game?
It kind of is. Yeah.
Enchantment?
I have like 17.
Don't make fun of Sandal. I'll beat your butt.
Enchantment!
You have.
Out of the 32 games that I have downloaded on my Xbox right now, I have like 17 that I specifically downloaded so I could stream the story and just play the game on stream for. And like, I haven't gotten to, or I've been able to, but I haven't played any of them because I don't have a headset. And it's
Know that feeling.
upsetting me.
I'm going to make a much better sales pitch than Copper did. Skyrim is wide, but shallow as a kiddie pool. You will get bored of Skyrim and restart it 3 times before you start to wonder what is even the point. Morrowind is like the opposite. It may look like ass, but the story it has to tell and the sheer amount of things you can do. You can break the game to the point where the game says, this world is ruined, you have to reload your last save. You killed somebody you weren't supposed to kill.
Crazy.
Ow, that's a hole.
Like, that's what
Okay.
Elder Scrolls used to be.
Don't die, Copper.
Copper, you were supposed to...
I almost.
I find it hilarious when games don't want you to
Oh,
do
I'm
something.
gonna.
Like, I find it hilarious when games will
No
get mad
dying.
at you for doing something.
I have two
Who's
holes.
dying? Who's being murdered? Can
I
I
have-
murder them?
Oh my god. Hi.
You were going up the mountain, you were going away from me.
Where are we going?
We're just looking at the Hollow Mountain.
I think we found this one.
I'm about to play Monster Hunter for the first time in several months.
Dude, I'm so fucking hyped for Wilds.
I'm a changed man. I
Copper,
haven't played this. in
I'm gonna need you to
years.
step back from that edge because it's getting really hard to resist hitting you. No, I was just headed back to our old base because I need a diamond pick. I want to set up another pathway between our two bases because I feel like you've claimed that other one.
I've kind of got a little thing going over there. I've got like a little starter thing. in the
Oh,
cave.
whoa, what's that?
What's what?
I just gotta. That's never happened before.
Uh-oh.
Pre-order. No, I just loaded it up into into Monster Hunter. And I guess it's my fault because I haven't played this game in like a month or two. But I just got a notification or whatever that says I can pre-order Wilds.
Oh, I have money now. I can do that.
I have money now, too.
No. Good.
You need to buy a PS5 because I don't want you buying it on PC.
I had
Not
a
wrong.
conversation.
Oh,
I had a conversation with one of my cousins.
now I'm
Or
torn.
one of my friends. But I hate having money available to spend because every time I buy something that I
Yep.
don't need, I feel like a dick.
Yup.
Dude, I'm so torn
I don't
now.
enjoy it.
Welcome to
What do you
adulthood.
what is it,
I'm
Copper?
so torn now.
Why
I
are
was
you
gonna
torn
get one of
now?
those jackets.
Oh,
One of
At
what
Ren
jackets?
At the Ren Fair.
And now you have the money
And
to
I
do
have
so?
that, but then you said PS5, and I'm like, oh, that's a thing I can do.
Monster Hunter Wilds doesn't even release till February 28th.
well,
So
this
it's my
is a
bir-
little.
See, that's the thing, though. If it comes out on February 28th, somebody needs to be buying it for my birthday. 'Cause
He has
literally-
proclaimed!
Well,
He
technically,
has
I don't
proclaimed!
have a
Well,
birthday
I was
next
gonna-
year. So.
This guy!
I was gonna consider pre-ordering it, but one I.
Oh, somebody
have
sleep for the love of
left-
God, please! No baby zombie, please!
I slept.
I was gonna.
He's gonna die.
I was gonna consider pre-ordering it, but I don't have the money, and two, I don't even have a Series X or S. So
Fuck Microsoft.
yeah.
Okay.
With every breath, he's gonna say that.
Microsoft. It is.
I think
With every breath.
I'm really excited. I need to watch the
Really?
extra trailers and stuff that have come out that I just like haven't paid attention to. Cause this
For Wilds?
cause this monster on the front cover of Wilds looks awesome.
Now, is it the bird or is it Raydal?
It's
Raydal is the,
Oh, yeah,
the
no.
got two horns.
it looks like it has feathers, so I'm assuming it's a bird.
That might be the chicken.
It's the okay. So here's the interesting thing about that bird. It's not an elder dragon.
That's not an elder dragon.
It's something brand new, an ancient species. They said.
Hey, that reminds me of the conversation that we had before. I think it was between us, but it might have been a different stream where like I think I was talking something about like they should actually like hammer home the fact that these are elder dragons and the fact that like they've been here for thousands of years or whatever. They like terraform the world with their attacks and stuff.
That because Wild was so obsessed with presenting a more realistic ecosystem, I feel like that really did drop off. Where you've got games like 4 and 4U, which introduce Sharum Magala, who's very dander, drives monsters insane. I think 3, is it? Or no, it was 2 that had Dalamadur and Shah Dalamadur, snakes so large that I think they still hold the record for the biggest monsters.
This is really it. I'm reading. It says this is a story of monsters and humans and their struggle to live in harmony in a world of duality. I think from what because like I said, I haven't been paying attention to trailers or anything that they've released that might be story related. So I feel like this might not just be like a regular go stab a monster in the face and figure out what's going on and why the monsters aren't scared or whatever. I feel like this might be an actual, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like how I feel like I've had this talk with people before, how like every time I play Monster Hunter, I have fun. Like I have fun just stabbing monsters in the face, but when I think about the story and stuff, I kind of feel bad for the monsters. This like might be.
This is absolutely going to be more story based. I'm going to tell you that right now.
This is gonna end up being like, I feel like recently, like World. I'm not sure about Rise because I played it for like 5 minutes, but I feel like World and Wilds are gonna end up being like the Legends Arceus of the Pokemon series, where it's like how Legends Arceus is more story based and like we learn more about Pokemon or whatever. I feel like this is gonna be kind of like that, where it's like we learn more about the monsters, and it's not just stab monster because monster's scary.
Surprisingly enough, 4 and 4U were the ones that made the first big push into storytelling. And World, which is kind of like Monster Hunter 5, but I won't get it. I won't go into that. Continued that. But with Wilds, they're saying that they really want to put emphasis on the story. They want the story to mean something, whereas in the last 2 generations, from what I've been told about 4 and 4U, the story and in Wilds have felt like an afterthought.
Kind of.
Okay,
I don't remember much of the
'cause-
story of World.
Here's a monster. We need
Yeah.
you to go kill it. Here's a different monster. We need you to go kill that.
That's
Well, I think
mostly what I remember.
The thing about for World is that since World was my first introduction to the Monster Hunter series, I don't really know very well, but World really felt like the story for World was really enjoyable for me, and especially after introducing Iceborne, how everything kind of interconnected, but it also didn't, and how like a lot of people, from what I'm hearing and stuff, feel like Nergigante is just like, oh, eat monster, big scary hedgehog, eat, big scary. Whereas whenever I really think about it, Nergigante is like, his whole thing is like, whenever elder dragons start acting up or start doing too much, he does what he needs to do and goes after them, since he's the eater of elders.
I'm going to be the fence sitter here and take both sides because I agree with you. I
that a
love the
Jonas?
lore around Nergigante, an elder dragon that
No, it'd be
eats
too
elder
soon. Is
dragons.
that an
That's
angel?
fucking awesome.
That's Jonas.
Oh, it is Jonas.
Jonas, yeah. Jonas is on.
But at the same time, I will never pass up a chance to shit on that spiky little bitch.
Dude,
I love him. I wanna-
Stick.
Handler.
Well, always shit on the handler because the handler deserves it. But
Are you talking about Nergafuck Stick?
I despise.
yeah, I'm talking about Nergafuck stick, the one that I have turned into my personal farming material.
I
Hey,
despise
as
the
a
handler
create
with
mod
a burning passion.
enchantment, do we want Hellfire?
I think most.
Yeah,
people
let's take it.
Hellfire?
I'm sorry, what? That was like 2 people at once.
I don't remember what it does, but sure.
I kind of want to know what it does.
I
Worry
think
about
it makes it a flamethrower
Did
ability
you
on
know
something.
Create Mod? You can make flamethrowers.
Wait, what? What does it do?
It creates a
It-
flamethrower,
it-
I think.
I can
shoots
tell
It's
you.
a Flammenwerfer. It's a Flammenwerfer with which it werfs Flammen.
It's a dingle hopper.
Don't you want to werf some Flammen?
Do we want Hellfire?
Yeah.
Aren't like all the Anjanath's weapons like this might not be politically correct, but aren't all the weapon names just they just all look German? Is that what they're supposed to be?
I have no idea, but I hope that Wilds really addresses that problem that World had.
Being what?
What?
No more monster parts glued onto bone or metal swords.
Oh. Glavenus' sword was such an underwhelming thing.
It's just, and the worst part is, right, okay, so I did not know this until it was explicitly pointed out to me. Glavenus being in World is a big frickin' deal.
Why is that?
So, Glavenus is from a game called Generations and Generations Ultimate. In Japan, it was Cross and Double Cross. But it's kind of a celebration of the history of Monster Hunter. And it's not... like, anything that happens in it is not historical canon for the world. So, Glavenus premiered in Cross and Double Cross. So it wasn't ever actually like, oh, Glavenus exists as a monster. No, it's just in Cross and Double Cross. It's a side thing, right? But when it came out in World, it's like, no, now here it is. It's official. It's really a monster. That's big. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I feel like for any games that would end up having, like, for any games that, oh, the monsters in this are just in this, and at least at the moment aren't canon, that's really, in my opinion, that really just feels like a way to gauge how people feel about a monster. And then if they end up needing an extra monster in the future, how about they just go, oh, hey, how about we go that, like, just grab that guy that wasn't a monster before, because he's pretty cool.
You would probably not be wrong.
But like,
Here's my question, and I'm sure Poker is dying on this one. Is Safi Jiva coming back? Ah! Phone! Come here, phone!
Oh, this is a problem.
Hurry.
Oh, this is a problem.
Hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Raiders, I don't want to talk to you.
Screen. Dash.
okay, wait.
You're never gonna stop me! Where is it? Where is it? When is it? Ah, I can't see my phone!
What is going on here?
Where is it? I lost it! You're both evil and
Dude
I
is
hate
currently
you.
trying to gain the coordinates of somebody.
When you log into this server, I can see where your coordinates are. I have access to the actual server screen on my phone. And
What is a god to an
Jonas
atheist?
told me where his base was. So when I knew he was logging in, I was going to use the server to track where he was. But they spammed chat, which pushed the server screen up so fast that I couldn't reclaim it before it got out of my hands. So a very fond go fuck yourself to both of you.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of their chat just go, and I was like, oh, okay, well then there's that.
Oh, that's great.
I've already exited the server screen. I gave up. And very sincere. Poker, that is the best comeback to that I've ever heard.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Oh, what happened?
I just typed it in the chat.
I said a very fine go fuck yourself, and Poker responded with a very sincere go cry me a river.
I could be a little shit talker when I'm in the mood. Hello, Squid. Hi.
Give me the obsidian. Give me the plant.
That's probably one of my favorite lines in that movie. Give me the.
I'm gonna rewatch Wally and I wanna see her fall.
I mean, you say that was like a bad thing.
Next time, Goot, don't make it so obvious that I just logged on and you're reaching for your phone.
Oh no, as
I
soon
know
as
what
I
you're
saw
talking
you
about,
logged
Jonas.
on, I was starting to spam, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ah! Threw my diamond pick. Whew, that could have been bad.
I've made it
Oh,
back.
wait, y'all intentionally did that just to mess. That's crazy. Crazy work.
These are the people I surround myself with. These are the people I call
you know
friend.
you love us, Scoot.
That Loki seems like a you problem.
I'm still jealous of that line, Jonas. I will never not be jealous of that line. If you stream Outer Wilds and don't actually say that, I will actually be pissed at you.
Say what?
He watched the end of my Outer Wilds like entire series, and there was a character, and he said this line that was just phenomenal.
And that line was.
I gave you that line. It was for you.
I'm not because it's spoilers
Oh.
Oh, where's my
for other people here in the chat who I'm going to force to play this game. No.
What am I doing? I'm doing something.
Speaking of people who you're gonna force to do something, is there anybody here who hasn't fought Fatalis yet that you can force to fight him? I want to bully people.
Well, Copper hasn't
I
fought
fought
Fatalis
Fatalis.
yet, isn't that right, Copper?
Wait, no, the big black dragon? No, I haven't fought him.
No, you haven't fought him, have you?
He kind of can't though, because his account's gone.
His account's not gone.
It's as good as gone.
It's just permanent.
It is not.
What the flip?
Oh my god. I can get all of your data. You gotta know how to handle these people.
Goo, was it?
Where are we at? 10.
My memory is.
Alright, Copper. Ow.
What the flip?
I've got 11. Why not go for it?
So let's see here.
Congratulations, Copper. You're getting a full portal. Tell me where you want it.
Since when did Fatalis do that?
Yes.
The next time someone goes mining in the Nether, let me know. I would gladly appreciate some quartz.
Hey, Snow, I'm going mining in the
Please
Nether.
get quartz.
I was lying. I'm not going
Aw.
To
mining
be
in the Nether.
honest, probably somewhere around here.
What do you use quartz for?
Redstone.
observers.
And decoration.
When I first started just building stuff in creative in Minecraft for no reason, I had an addiction with using quartz.
Dude.
Am I misremembering, or did quartz used to explode?
I don't know. I don't think
I-
it exploded.
Don't remember
Good.
that.
What?
You said portal, yeah.
I am headed your way, I think. I left the horse behind because heck that noise. I'm going to make a portal at your place. I'm going to write down the coordinates. And then I'm going to make a portal at my place. I'll write down the coordinates. And then I'm going to connect them.
Well, I'm back home.
I know you're back home.
No, my control
have a house
batteries are
here.
low when I just Fatalis fight.
Okay, red turquoise.
Wait, when you say back home, do you mean like back at the
Yes.
previous house?
The copper
Oh.
window house.
Blah, 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 blah.
and blah blah blah.
All right. Do you want me to make a portal at the other village?
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have one there.
Where did Mr. Villager get in your dungeon cell?
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you 14 obsidian that I just mined with my diamond pick.
Alright, Mr. Fatalis, can you stop, please? That hurts a little.
How high does Sweeping Edge go?
Don't know. That's Java, which is new to me. I think it's just 1, but let me check here.
Because I just got
Hush
3.
Now.
Maximum level is 3 according to Wiki.
Mr.
You guys want
Fatalis,
that?
stop,
Because if
you're
not, then
hurting
we'll move
me.
on from it.
Yeah, if that's Sweeping Edge 3, we want it. And I definitely want it.
Okay. I will get that for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Spending this entire episode
Sploosh.
just trying to figure out where I'm building a sword.
God, I need to watch those playthroughs again.
Goot, unrelated to literally anything, but I kind of forgetted. Was it you I helped beat Fatalis, or am I thinking of someone else? Or, like, not
It was me.
quick. It was me. It was me.
Yep.
Sweeping Edge.
Dude, I did so much freaking research on Fatalis. It was downright I took pictures with my phone of every single gem I had at the time. Sat down at work with an app that allows you to build your own, like, to work with a set, and I built the strongest set I could with what I had. Man, I Jonased this shit.
Is that a
And
bad
you and
thing?
I went in on my Fatalis bounty and did how well in like
And
3
just some,
cents?
and just some.
Oh, no. Let's be honest here. I still suck fat nuts when it comes to actually fighting. I just want to give myself the best shot I could.
Just some random dude joins you, and it's like, hey, how about you just like, move that a little bit and do this.
The biggest bit of help that I ever had was actually a meme, because a guy was like, everybody starts Fatalis just like that scene from Overlord season 1. And since I've seen Overlord, I knew exactly what scene he was talking about. And so before he even rushed in, using powder, using drinks, popping pills for might and adamant, and I'm just like, okay, no, I'm pushing everything I've got. And discovering Coalescence was next level for me. I'll say that. Coalescence changed the freaking game.
Coalescence,
Jonas, don't sleep on Coalescence.
Coalescence was really nice, but
What are you doing out of the
I'm not smart enough to use anything in this game properly. I just run in there and smash something. Take big metal.
So when it comes to wilds, I'm actually putting the hammer down. I'm not going to be using the hammer this time. But every trailer I see with the hammer it, I'm just like, oh, the bonk. It calls to me.
Yeah, that's
why my
my.
spawner's not working. I need to kill a lot of you.
I think I.
Die.
What?
I'm very
Die.
happy.
Die.
I'm very happy with how good the greatsword is, because the greatsword being really good is what got me into using the hammer. After I had like beaten all of base world, I had gotten bored of just using the sword because of how easy it was for me, and so I switched to the hammer. And then I was still using the hammer when I got Iceborne, and I got my ass handed to me by a big fish, and I wanted to kill myself, but I went back to using the sword.
That's funny because the hammer is far and away the easiest weapon, other than the sword and shield, that I've used. I would say that it's tied with the longsword and the insect glaive for me anyway. So, because I've never touched the greatsword, it will be my primary in wilds.
Okay, so you're just gonna try to use you've never used it before, so you're gonna use it for this.
Yep. I'm gonna challenge myself.
That checks. I think I might the main weapons that I've used through my time in playing World have been the great sword, the hammer, and the glaive. And even then, I haven't really used the glaive that much at all.
The worst thing about the glaive is finding out that it takes a damage debuff when you're in the air.
I think my game, I
But-
might be wrong, but I feel like my game might be bugged. Because,
What, are you doing full damage in the air?
no, I'm using,
Did I just throw a stake?
I'm doing the cannon. I'm using the cannons against Fatalis, and for some reason I haven't run out of cannonballs yet, even though I've used them like 1,000 times.
There is a gem that actually negates that debuff.
Negates what now?
There's a gem that negates the debuff.
What is it, airborne?
I can't remember exactly what it was called, but I do know Snowflake.
Snow!
Snowflake, why?
Because I have too many around my spawner, so it won't be work.
I wag my finger
Okay,
at you,
I
Snow.
can't see it.
Don't
Oh,
say what I want
no,
to say. Don't
guys.
say what I want to say. Don't say what I want to say. Don't say what I want to say.
it.
Not like you can see it if I was there anyway!
God,
Try that again?
You
Goo,
can't see even if he was in front of
No,
you.
I don't want
anyways.
to try that again,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Goo.
That's kind of the point.
I feel like a dick.
I
I
got
beated you into that
Fatalis.
one.
I got past Fatalis' first Nova. That's the first time I've done it in like a while. I got past his first Nova, and I got to his first Nova, and I died like 5 steps before I could get into the like cover that you're supposed to hide behind, because I was across.
That's hilarious.
I was
familiar.
across this stage from it, and he ran. I didn't make it because I was in the middle of an animation when he started the Nova. Oh, that feels terrible. I don't like that. It's time to never play this game for 5 more years, and then I'm gonna like find it deep in my Xbox's like games that I haven't played or whatever. And I'm gonna be like, back in my day, I was great at this game.
Hopper, do you have any? Do you have only 14 obsidian, or do you have more? 20. Give me.
Why did you throw?
Give me 10.
Why did you throw it at me? I'm going to build one right now.
Because I told you I was giving you 14.
I'm going to build one.
Let's light this bitch.
Hold on. I'm building fence.
Do I have
I'm
iron?
building
No.
Fence to put it in. All right. Where do you think is going to be the best place to put it?
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
In a place, maybe.
In a place is great, but I'll be right back. All right.
Roll saws or harvesters.
I was thinking somewhere like right here.
Uh-oh. Hey, go.
Preferably where we can see.
Iron ingot, iron sheets.
Oh.
That's big case.
Snow.
Snow.
Yes.
We have to have an intervention here.
No. There's like 20 of them around my spawner, and I don't want them there. Because they came from the village.
So summon a wither.
I'm not...
We don't have skulls yet.
We all have skulls.
You numbskull.
We all float. Want to do it down there?
Well, I figured we'd do it like right on that ledge over there.
So who wants the first book of Sweeping Edge 3?
Yo, right here, this guy.
No, I think I can get to you faster.
I think I beg to differ.
I think I can get to you faster if Goot doesn't cheat like a little bitch.
How dare you call me out for something I was totally planning to do?
How dare I know my friends so well? Oh, woe is me.
I have a diamond sword. I just made a diamond sword. I am ready for you, Snow. My body is ready.
Fuckhead, let him have it.
Alright. Are you gonna cheat?
Call me Reggie. My body is
Are
ready.
you gonna come to me, or are you gonna transport me to you?
Copper, what are you doing?
I'm making an area.
I'm gonna airy your
Areola?
Are you ready? Well, it's 4x3, yeah? No. 4x5.
What?
It's 4x5.
Alright, I'm back.
Where are you building
I'm
it?
back from the Shadow Realm.
Like here. Pretty much like that. That doesn't look like a.
I've committed several war crimes.
I'm waiting for Copper to just suddenly start laughing.
What, war crimes?
What the flip?
I need a war cry. I'm going to commit war crimes!
Chuckles.
No, a war cry. Oh, I'm going to commit several war...
Ah,
Chuckles will always be.
Copper, I really hope you wrote down those chords.
I got him. Yeah.
Chuckles is my favorite
Thank you.
murderous clown.
I think you have a favorite
And the
murderous
reason
clown, and
I
it's
say
like
that-
you have a second favorite murderous clown.
Do you not?
Yeah, who doesn't have a second favorite murderous clown?
I didn't do that.
All clowns are the devil, and you just stay away from them. So no, I do not have a favorite.
Well, place the others. Place the others quickly.
What
No
the
holding
flip?
on.
What the flip?
Well, there it is. I was gonna say that corner piece should break soon.
Split games. I watched Peacemaker and Falcon and the Winter Soldier recently.
You didn't want your gate to have Will.i.am's haircut?
Huh?
No.
What now?
Don't worry about it.
Do I need to commit war crimes? What's going on here?
Oh, of course. We're freaking. Why wouldn't we be?
Where are you
It's
at,
only
dude?
8:30. Dude, like an hour ago, I was gonna ask Goot if he was staying on, like if he was gonna stream later than usual, because I thought it was already like 10 or something. It was not.
Snow,
Listen.
just know how much I love you.
Okay. Yay.
First steps into the Nether, I'm already going after freaking quartz. Because my buddy Snow asked for it.
Forts are amazing.
Quartz is a lovely block, and always need more of.
Also, they drop experience, which is going to help me, you know, use this enchanting table that I still have on my personage.
That feels like a bad thing to take to the Nether.
That sounds like a very bad thing.
It'd be a shame if someone started to look up.
Also,
how to make a potato gun.
me and Copper are just kind of in a hole.
A very big hole. I'm gonna
Wah! Copper, you're going to push me into lava. That's what you're going to do.
I don't know what you're talking about. Never have.
Oh.
I mean, at least it's secure in there.
Yeah, no, 100%. We have probably the safest nether portal.
Well, that's always.
Hey, that's fire, and it hurts.
Don't do that.
I don't know about that. Mine's pretty safe.
I'm Thor. You're Thor? Well, it
Poker
hurts.
made mine safe, so I'm safe.
Copper, name that movie.
I'm guessing it's going to be one of the movies.
Aladdin the Prince of Thieves.
Thank you, Jonas.
It's been a while since we've seen it.
It's the second best Aladdin movie.
I haven't watched that one in forever. I really need to get into watching it again.
Fun fact, Aladdin's dad was supposed to be voiced by Sean Connery.
Cool.
Yep. That's the reason his hair looks the way it does.
Why didn't that happen?
I'm sorry, are you saying John Rhys Davies
I
was a
don't.
downgrade?
Abso-fucking-lutely not! I think his voice sounds a lot better than Sean Connery's would have.
Yeah, Sean Connery wouldn't have fit there because he'd been all British and shit.
I did love his.
You mean
downgrade.
Scottish?
I would say it's the same thing.
Go ahead! Finish that sentence! Please finish that sentence!
I have olives.
Please!
Just running at me like.
I think it's Copper who was about to.
Oh my-
War crimes.
Copper was going to make other people commit war crimes.
I hope you dig him.
Running to a bed.
Isn't the joke that the only thing the Scottish and the Irish can agree on is fuck the British?
I mean, yeah,
Probably.
it's not just the Irish and Scottish that think that.
Like a lot of the world thinks that way.
Because the Brits fucking suck.
Well, some of the British suck.
Let me sleep. Thank you.
No. I need to go back to make some more iron picks. Honestly, I should be making stone picks because netherrack rips through your shit.
Unless you have an iron farm. Yeah.
Snow. I'll sick the iron golems on you.
Oh,
Oh,
they
they
died to a
changed
couple
the way
of 'em.
repeaters are.
Does cobble deep slate work?
For what?
Yep, it works. Gravity works. Let's see, I have 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, I don't. That's why I don't have fucking redstone. God
All right, Copper, I'm coming, and I brought reinforcements.
Oh, yeah?
Rose.
I have 8 stone picks right here. Would you like some?
I might actually be able to make keep a cod.
Why do my hands the way they are?
You ruined the beat which the tune was following, and it was kind of entertaining. Yeah.
Are you serious? Well, let me go back to the gate then.
Brass sheets.
Yep. He's drumming along. Oh, it sounds like Bop It.
Oh,
I look at you. I don't know why I'm bringing the obsidian.
You know, I can see that.
There we go. God damn, that was gonna drive me crazy.
Bop it.
Weren't you
Pass
doing
it.
that before?
Kill it.
Aim it.
Yes, there's lots of things that can fit to a lava pit. and
What did you say, Copper?
Aim it. Shoot it.
Aim it. Throw it.
What is that? That bedrock?
That's bedrock.
Look.
All right, so we're not gonna find any openings there.
I am going to go straight that way. Actually, yeah, I'm going straight that way.
What, this
You
way?
get one side, I'll get the other.
I hear myself. I hate it.
Sorry, I'm turning you down.
Thanks, Mom. I hate it.
Villager, I will put you somehow in a backpack and force you into this room. Go.
Unironically, one of my favorite gifts from my mother, like for Christmas, is the stocking stuffer, because she'll give me, like, scratch-offs.
Nice.
Sit there and steal my experience, you bitch.
Hey, I threw a bottle of enchanting at you, alright? I'm level
I
15.
have several. Oh,
I could kill you and get 7 more levels
I have
right
20
now.
I'm level 23.
Yeah, you can only get 7 levels
Oh,
from
really?
people. Yep.
Sucks for you. I don't have 7 levels. Because the golems took it all.
Joke's on you! I'm weak as fuck!
Golems
You
took them
will
all.
eventually reach something. I have found lava. Listen,
Wow, out of one ravine into another.
I've got some cobblestone that I can use to build a bridge over. So we can get a better look. I hear a gas.
What level does this go?
Hey, look in this direction.
What are we looking at?
There's an open area over there.
There's a Soul Sand
Holy
Valley
shit,
over there.
is.
That's an arrow farm right there. And a bow
I'm
farm.
getting this one. Projectile protection 4.
Oh, this whole thing's a soul. The whole area is. Because this connects to Soul Sand Valley as well. Or at least some of one.
Alright, can you avoid lava? Yay. I am extending that bridge so it's too wide.
Can torches randomly spawn in the nether?
No, I thought I know of.
No.
I don't know.
Someone's been here. 100% someone's been here.
Hold on, let me see where you are. It might be where I've explored. Because I've explored decently.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
100% someone's been here.
Let me look. Yeah, that's me. You go.
So are we close to the home base portal? You're shitting me.
How far away did you make your portal?
Let's see. Home village is 181, 78 minus 224. Our base is 1680, 125 minus 877. So we will be higher. Higher and
Thing Nether really cares
higher.
about. Why elevation?
It surprisingly does.
Interesting, Chunks.
Alright, so there's soul soil.
Yeah. That's close to where my thing is.
Hole right here.
I was gonna hit you down there and say check it out.
All right. Well, now we can protect
know,
ourselves to
like
the max
friends.
from arrows.
I need Snow. What are the coordinates of the Nether portal you have?
Don't know.
Wouldst thou mind hopping into the Nether at home base and telling me?
I can try. Let me run over there.
I'm wondering if it's going to be a mystery.
I'm higher than you guys are.
Ooh, my name's Snow and I'm
I'm
higher.
just letting you know.
Can you take me higher? I'm sorry to everyone.
1691 negative 30.
I
All right.
may have made a mistake.
To a place where blind men see.
Lucky bastards.
That had the stench of a prepared response. Yeah, I think I hecked up.
Why would you do that?
We can no longer go this way, Copper. No reason.
No reason at all.
What did you do?
Did you find the pigmen?
I don't know. Oh heck!
You can say commie devils. They say worse about us.
Did you say 91 for height? No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. She may crash.
Oh,
And then she said, "Heck, you guys, I'm out of here."
I crashed.
That's what you get for drinking potions while you play.
Oh.
Basically, what you guys are looking for is like a cobbled deep slate box.
I'm gonna cobble your deep slate box.
Here's my happy little box. I don't die in it.
God, why do you have to be so freaking?
Good.
Come on, idiot. Come out of the village. Let's go. You gotta go to your new jail. Go. Go. No. One of you needs to go to the new jail. Go.
They like the old jail better.
They probably do. There's more
Point
friends.
checking hookers.
All right, did it work?
Did you work?
I think I did it.
Did what?
He's playing with the lava, which I was led to believe you never did in the Nether.
No, you
Look.
really don't want
That
to.
sounds like a bad idea.
Look, all right,
Thing.
I fixed it. I.
It's my
Uh.
I'm gonna trademark that
Those are
parasite.
my words.
That's hot.
That's hot. I can't believe she actually tried to fucking trademark.
I can. WWE tried to.
All right, Copper, where the heck? Oh. Who tried to trademark yeet?
WWE.
You know, I could.
That
see-
is almost as bad as Nintendo trying to trademark on like Donkey Kong.
Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
Ow, my knuckle popped. Otherwise,
Well, why did your knuckle do
because
that?
it's stupid.
Stop punching the iron golems.
You know, I kind of did that.
You don't have an iron knuckle. Those are in Zelda, not Minecraft.
Dude, that villager doesn't want to have babies with you. Go.
Go on.
Stupid.
So, do we have X and Y coordinates for these? This mysterious deep slate box?
I gave them. I'll have to go back to them.
Come on, you're brave adventurers. You can find it.
Yeah,
I mean, not X and Y, X and Z, because I think Poker or Copper. Yeah, Copper brought us to 91.
if you head towards 00, you'll probably be close.
I think I said like 16 or something like that.
Copper, you just want to head towards like.
Like if you
Well,
head,
she
if
did
you
say
head to
16,
around
so-
like 70, like 70 on the first coordinate, and like I'd say like 80
Hold
on
up.
this last one, you'd be close. But that's a guess.
I'm stupid. Well, no, that's my coordinates. That's not the coordinates of the portal. What do you want to do, Copper?
Let's go.
Oh, don't crash me.
You pick
please.
one direction, I'll pick the other, and we'll head that way.
And never the twain shall meet again.
16, negative 30.
Negative 30. All right. So we still have a ways to go this way.
I was gonna say, I know exactly where
Be
you
nice
guys are
if-
because I built a path that way to harvesting what little quartz I found.
Uh-oh. Well. That's misfortunate. Oh, yeah!
Misfortunate. Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
I get it. Insert meat wad. I get it. I ain't laughing, but I get it. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, please, for the love of fuck, don't shoot me. Oh God, don't
Did you
shoot
find
me.
another skeleton?
But I never did do much with it.
Or is Jonas in there threatening you with a bow?
He wishes.
For the love of fuck, please don't shoot me. Because if they shoot me, I am 8 shades of dead.
Yeah, I'm widening this a little.
Shoot him. That's what happens when you don't bring guardrails.
Jonas, shut the fuck up!
Well, that's not good.
What do you mean that's not good?
I may or may not have fell.
Okay, but
You
aren't the only one
fell?
Dead.
Love you too, Jonas! Wait, there actually is a giant deep slate box.
Imagine that. Did you think they would lie to you?
Yes.
Why would we lie about that? That took so long to build.
And I thank you for it because it keeps me alive when I go to the Nether,
Yeah, and you're able to get to my place by going through my tunnel.
which is down for maintenance.
Yeah. Still don't know why you want it too wide.
I wanted to get a horse through.
Fair.
Doesn't that need to be like 3 tall then?
It does. So it needs to, well, that's why it's down
Bop.
for maintenance. It needs to be 2
Bop.
wide and 3 tall.
Bop. Bop. He won't mind, I'm sure.
You say that.
Oh, have you both gone through the portal?
No.
We're home.
It looks like Goot's making his own too wide way
Starting
through.
another tunnel.
Ah.
Look, I'm not a complete ass. If I'm gonna put a freaking hole in Poker's room, I'm gonna at least try to cover it so nothing unsavory gets in.
That's a fair consideration.
I will say I see a Crimson Forest biome, which pleases me greatly, because as soon as I get a fire aspect sword, that's my food source.
Okay, the Soul Sand's got to go.
Why? Soul Sand's really valuable.
Not when I'm walking on it.
You can do cool things with Soul
Not when I'm
Sand.
walking on it.
Because it's only 15/16 of a block.
I learned how to make mud, and I was so excited.
Yeah, I should probably make a terracotta farm. I'm gonna need that soon.
All the souls in the sand going,
Why are we gonna need a
"No,
terracotta
don't get
farm?"
us wet. I have to use the restroom. I'll be back.
you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Does anybody want Depth Strider 3?
Depth strike. I will, but I don't have the diamonds to make the use of it now. So if somebody else has diamond feet that they want to put it
Yeah,
on,
that's a future.
give it to
thing,
them.
I
I'm
think.
saying I have the guy pulled up, the librarian. Do we want him?
Wait a minute. Are you getting? Oh. I'm gonna have to adjust my rules again.
Your rules are just for mending.
That's what you
Yes,
said.
my rules are just. His name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Yet another movie that's weird. Not as weird as Napoleon Dynamite, by any means, but still weird. Copper, I love that this exists. Just the amount of digging we did to get here has allowed us to have enough netherrack to make a freaking tunnel.
Yeah, the downside of that is one single creeper and there goes your floor.
What creepers are in the
creeper,
The
nether?
ones
I
that
meant
go
to
through
say
my portal.
gas.
Though they can't, they gotta see us
As
first.
soon as this tunnel's done, they're not going to be able to see shit.
Yeah, it's just the building.
You are
portion.
being
Yeah.
shot at, my sir. I would eventually like to build a door. I would prefer, I think it's spruce has a big heckin' window that you can see through.
Copper actually is probably the new king there. Because it's
Spruce
literally
is
just
like
a border.
a dungeon door.
I must be misremembering.
There's also
But
a
yeah,
mod door.
I would very much like a door at some point so I can farm better bows out of this area once I have better armor to put up with it.
I really had to go kill more freaking.
Hell portal, take me home to the place I belong.
West Virginia.
You make me want to look up a like stupidly heavy death metal version of that song now.
I mean, I've actually heard some of those. It's actually dope.
Get shot.
You might.
But you're saying that now.
Oh right, I had blue axolotls.
Do what? You had cyan.
Oh.
Didn't you?
My. No, yes, cyan. Thank you for correcting me. Oh, wait a minute.
I was like, blue's
That's
the color
Angel's
I'm
side.
missing.
Why did I put those 3 in Angel's
Those
side?
are ones from me.
Also, I absolutely just stole my wife's steak.
You stole your wife's steak.
I went looking in a chest. It had 64 steaks, so I was like, yoink!
Yeah, that's Angel's
And I was like, oh,
stuff
wait.
that I made for her.
I put it back.
The axolotls are things I found and bred for her.
Wait, what?
I bred those axolotls.
But where's my cyan ones?
I don't know. Wherever you last had them.
I don't know.
I think they're
they're
still in
in
your
one
old
of your
world.
chests.
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I absolutely adore his freaking Rings of Power one. Because of the way he pronounces all the names.
I was gonna say, because I think with one of the axolotls I gave her, one's cyan and one's brown.
Well, there's 3 in there, which is why I thought it was mine.
Well, the third one might be another one I gave her. I don't know. I've bred so many at this point.
Snow. Snow, do we have to talk about this?
No, I want my iron farm to work.
Snow's on iron golems again. We keep telling her to quit, but...
Get some help.
Copper, come here. I'll show you this last thing before I log out. Because it's funny.
You like how I'm just puking out stuff?
I like how I'm trying to take specific things.
Hold on, I'm grabbing stuff.
I'm gonna grab you.
And hey, since you're all here, before I forget, and before I think I've already told you this already, or someone, log into Warframe, get a free frame.
Oh, right. How many days do we have?
11th.
A weekish, maybe? It's
I think
soon.
It's 11th in 5 more days.
It's literally just log
Then
in.
I will do it.
Is it any frame?
You get a specific frame. It's Caliban.
Ah, okay.
I love this. All of these are junk chests, Copper. Look at this one.
Cool.
Are you messing with my chest that has my advanced stuff that I'm gonna use for a mushroom farm?
That's just empty chest.
No,
No.
it was the junk chest that had butt tons of coal in it, and I just took a stack because heck you.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want, like, yeah, I'm gonna take.
No, that was just my coal chip. I hadn't labeled it yet.
Freaking, it's just junk. I don't need this junk. And I'm like, Brandon, coal! Me and Copper are over there barely surviving off the land, and Snow's over here, fucking this coal. I don't even need it.
I honestly don't. I have a lava
You
generator.
know how many stacks of coal I have right now?
Jonas, I don't want to know how many stacks of everything you have.
He has
Why?
supplied
Have you
me.
seen my
I don't-
mountain?
4,000 boxes of cobble.
No, I haven't seen
Man,
your
you should
mountain,
really
but
sit
I'm
down.
almost
It's a beautiful
positive that
piece-
even
place to visit.
my pit mining wouldn't beat it at this point.
He's got a very beautiful map.
But
He has solely provided all the cobblestone I've used for my villager library. So
It's my main export.
it is.
I do actually need to eventually get my freaking diamond gear, which is what I wanted to do tonight, but I didn't. We built another portal, so I'll be happy with that. We connected our base with their base. It's actually not that far, which makes me very happy. Once Poker's construction is done, we'll have a connection to his base, and I'm sure eventually we will connect Jonas's base.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
But I would like that, yes. But for now, I'd say we actually made some decent progress. And I was able to scope out a Crimson Forest, which is going to be my food farm in the future.
What do you get out of Crimson Forest?
The hogs drop lots of pork, and with a fire sword, it cooks it all. So I use the hogs for food. And then I can use, once I get a little bit better armor, I can use the Soul Sand Valley to farm bows, preferably enchanted bows.
Also,
And just at,
Huh? I'm going to be redoing our house the next time we get on.
from what
It's
to
gonna
what?
be the wood that it is. The copper is going to stay there, but I'm going to make the wood into deep slate. Not deep slate,
Okay.
but polished deep.
And when is the next time you'll be on?
Next Monday.
Man, if you're only playing for 3 hours at a time every other Monday or so, you're not gonna get a lot of shit done.
No,
Well,
especially when
I'll-
it takes you 4 weeks.
He's not
Eventually start getting on
incorrect.
more. But with everything going on,
The joys of being a freaking parent. I'm so torn because I do want to get on more, but I want to spend more time with my daughter.
Teach her how to Minecraft.
She knows how to Minecraft.
Okay, there's playing Minecraft, and then there's knowing Minecraft.
You know the funny thing is, I could hook up the PS5 to your TV that's
Yeah.
still here, and she would be more than happy just to play.
Yeah.
She's 5.
Shut up, Jonas. No, I mean she'll play on the PS5 while I play on the
Yeah,
PC.
she's 5.
Yeah, she's 5.
You know what?
I was
Your
gonna say some of my
face
favorite
is
memories when
fine.
I was a kid was watching my dad play video games or getting to play with him sometimes if it was a dual player.
I have 4 cobble deep slate in my chest. You're welcome to it.
I have like 12 stack.
I know you have 12 stacks. There's 4 more if you need it, butthole.
Harsh, bro.
I had to steal those 2 diamond from you. I had to steal those 2 diamond to make a diamond helmet for
Oh, man,
myself.
2 diamond?
But I won't, because I'm nice. Yeah, that's what I went looking for. I wanted more diamond.
You're definitely not allowed on my place.
But I'm just
yet.
going to have to go...
Light you
I
on.
enjoyed getting
Go
that
down deep
21
and just-
diamond.
Wait, can I light you on fire?
Are you serious?
And what did we learn today, Arthur?
I'm suing.
Fully expecting you to burn your house down.
That, honestly, same.
Can't light me on fire now!
I'm gonna light your bed on fire.
Alright, I'm being yelled at. I'm probably going to get smacked when I go upstairs.
Probably.
Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Have something to say or want to see more of our stuff. To see our most up-to-date stuff, please follow us on Twitch. Also follow us on Twitter where we will post all of our most recent
He lights his
updates,
friends on
changes
fire,
to our
don't do it.
schedule, etc., etc. Please follow Ronin Way Gaming on Twitch. Please follow Jonas Evanstar on Twitch. Poker_Wolf. Snow, do you have a streaming channel?
Don't stream, but I have a Twitch channel.
Okay, don't follow Snow because she doesn't stream. But, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see all of you at the next waypoint. Please have a goot night.